All right, let's do this.
All right, yet again, welcome back to yet another exciting installment of Tomb of Annihilation. Last time we saw our intrepid adventurers, they were working to uncover the mystery behind the puzzle chamber they found in an abandoned camp amongst the ancient Chultan ruins. After claiming the prize from the final chamber, the group was ambushed by masked creatures known as Batiri, which turned out to be a native goblin tribe. The heroes bested their would-be ambushers in combat, and after learning the location of a nearby goblin encampment, they set out to get some answers. Upon arriving at Yelyark, the Batiri camp, the group used illusion magic and some frightening dinosaur sounds to send the heavily populated camp into a frenzy. Little did they know, the Batiri had a trick of their own up their sleeve. Cutting their safety net free, the main camp was catapulted away, and a ball of foliage and goblin ingenuity. Many of the inhabitants escaped, however, with the combined efforts of the party, the Batiri Queen was felled along with several others. Now, as they examine the aftermath, what will they find?
Ba-ba-bum.
I forgot to kind of mention this at the end of the session, but Mark, just after seeing that everyone was okay, he would have kind of like remembered, oh shit, the queen, she might have good shit, and
Yeah,
try to go over to the river and try to
I thought
catch
of that
her
too.
and find her.
Indeed. We will get to that actually in just one moment but first, we have one more matter to attend to. Some of you had noticed that Gavin had mysteriously disappeared while the rest of you were absorbed in solving the final stages of the man and crocodile chamber. After not finding him outside, you all reluctantly moved on, trusting that your druid friend wasn't far behind, perhaps in beast form somewhere. Now, Gavin, as you come to your senses, lying on a pile of soft grass and twigs, you don't recall falling asleep, or leaving the chamber for that matter. As you start to get your bearings, you see that behind you is a clearing that presumably leads back from where you were previously. You hope, at least. In front of you lies more choked jungle, with faint sounds of birds calling in the distance. It takes you a minute, but you eventually notice a small doll-like figure crouched next to a nearby bush.
Hello.
Its body is black and wiry, with a milky white mask covering its face. After seeing that you've noticed it, the creature jumps up, runs over to you, and begins tugging on the bottom of your robe as if pulling you deeper into the jungle.
You want me to follow you?
The
Okay.
creature nods and continues to yank.
Okay. And I'll begin to
So,
follow.
right, so as this creature leads you deeper into the jungle, the sounds of the birds that you heard earlier slowly morphs into frantic squawking. Pushing through a cluster of hanging vines as you draw closer, you see an unsettling sight. A trio of ghouls has a blue axe beak surrounded, and they're lashing out with their claws, knocking the bird about while it shrieks in terror.
Whoa.
The small creature that led you here climbs atop your shoulder and stares at you expectantly.
Okay, well, I will rush in to save the animal. Shifting into you know what? I'm not gonna shift. I'm just gonna use Moonbeam. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
All right. As you set out to stop the ghouls, you feel a surge of energy wash over you, as if Mother Nature herself was lending you her aid. You, your moonbeam, and your staff effortlessly strike down the ghouls, and the axe beak nuzzles you briefly before dashing away into the trees.
Be careful. And I'll watch it go. And now I'm gonna look to the little guy. Do you know where I am? Or
The
the
little
rest of
creature.
them?
It's hard to say, but the little creature seems pleased.
I'm lost. I've been separated from my friends. They were last seen, and I start describing the area with the alligator and all that best I can, using hand motions and voice.
The creature nods, jumps down off your shoulder, tugs on your robe again, and begins to lead you in a seemingly random direction.
Okay, I will follow.
All right. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and jump back to our other friends who are in Goblin encampment right as we speak. So, the rest of you, remembering where we left off, Uzu was making some decisions over there with the anthill. Had just poured some acid down there. The rest of you were investigating, and I believe Marcus was attempting to check the.
Yeah, Queen's corpse.
The
Like,
Queen's corpse.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
kind of rush over to the place where she died. Hopefully, like, she hasn't, like, sink any nor, like, taken by the river. And I, like, dash and shit.
All right. You can go ahead and grab the Queen's body, but first, as the last action of last session, Uzu goes ahead and pours the vial of acid down the anthill, and you all hear strange clicking sounds that grow louder and louder, emanating from the 3 anthills in the goblin, and what's left of the goblin encampment.
Yeah, there's one over there too, eh?
It's a huge map.
Yeah, so it's over there isn't helpful, is it?
Is there anything anyone would like to do as the clicking grows louder?
Sounds.
Yes, I believe all of you are close enough to hear this.
So I already poured it, correct?
You already poured it, yes.
All right, I'm gonna step back like 15 feet, like right here.
What was that?
And
I have no idea. We could ask Hero Goblin.
I want to, like, try to quickly search, knowing that, oh shit, something's gonna go down. Try to quickly search anything that kind of looks or important on the Goblin Queen's corpse. Like maybe jewelry, anything.
Okay. Because you're quickly searching, go ahead and give me an investigation check just to see what you pick up in the first few seconds.
Okay.
But then you could continue as we move on.
Okay. No, 17, not bad.
Yeah, no, you're pretty good at this. So you go ahead and sift through the Goblin Queen's various pockets and holes in her little vine outfit garb. You don't find much. You find a few copper coins, a few bits of meat and fruit, but you also find a small polished stone.
Neat.
It has sort of an odd shape.
Is there any, like, writing on it?
There's no writing, but it does have a gem-like quality to it.
Could be. Well, I'm gonna take that and the few copper, which I assume is about 200 or something.
No, it's more like 5 or 6.
Well, maybe you should say that first. There's a few, like, mountains of gold there. You find only 12 gold. Okay, that's all.
All right.
Also,
okay.
I want to dump out my bag of snakes quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
very useful snakes.
And put them here.
You go to dump out your bag of snakes.
And here.
Gosh darn guard snakes.
Right here. All three.
All
And-
right. Let me just grab those. Poisonous snakes. And 1. And 2. And 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I tell them to attack anything that comes out of the anthills.
All right. And just as you say this, you hear a skittering sound that is similar to what you've been hearing, but as you continue to watch, you see several swarms of ants come up from the anthill, very disturbed, and lock on to the nearest target they can find. And with that,
Number
we're
five.
all-
Number 5 also came out.
the number 5, yes,
My
it's-
God, most fearsome creature in
fearsome
all of Duel Monsters.
No, but with that, we are all going to roll initiative. Even you,
Dun-dun-dun.
Gavin.
Neat.
Yay.
Are you serious? The one ability,
Oh.
like, did you get advantage when you're before you act for your enemies? Like, seriously, the third time I roll, like, terrible initiative. Man, I'm grumpy, man.
All right. So, yeah, we have everyone's there. We're just going to get that in there. All right.
Oh,
So-
don't forget Azaka too.
And Azaka, yes.
This
It is hard. It is hard for me apparently to remember her when we start
there
a
she
session.
is.
Yeah, she is over there. Let me go ahead and
By the burning boat.
The boat. The very
by the boat that was exploded last session with a well-timed firebolt. All right, let's go ahead and get her on the initiative. Eat. All right. I believe that's Delvis going first. Let me reorder this. All right, Delvis, you are the first to react.
So how big are these ants? Are they like giant?
It seems these ants are somewhat normal size. They may be slightly bigger than normal. They just come in droves in these
so
swarms.
it's like a pile of ants.
It is a big pile of ants.
Ugh, Uzu.
Ew.
Why?
I was curious.
And they all look very angry.
Screw it. I'll just I don't want to leave Hero Goblin because I don't want him to leave. So I'll firebolt these ones.
All right. Let me see here. That is not going to hit, as the blanket of ants that it covers the ground
Try misfits.
anticipates your strike and splits.
Hey,
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Uzu.
Okay. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast, the closest one to me, right here.
Okay,
21
that's gonna hit.
for 5 damage.
All right, you let loose an Eldritch Blast onto one of the waves of ants that's crawling towards you, and you blast a few of them out.
Yay.
Right.
And then-
As for your snakes, as for them, I don't know why I would close their sheet like that, but they're going to go ahead and attempt to attack your current foe.
How does the snake attack ants?
Well, if
Very,
it's-
very, very carefully, as they slither up
Very careful.
They each attempt to bite the swarm somehow.
I'm fine with that.
But they hit.
Okay.
Nice.
They
Cool.
scoop up a mouthful of ants, which sounds painful. Second one also successful in its task.
Oh, these snakes.
And the last one actually scoops up the last of the ants in its maw, swallows, and burps.
All right.
Wow.
Look, they're finally useful.
Good snakes.
The last of the first swarm, that is.
Yeah.
And with that, it is the swarm's turn. These ones are gonna crawl up to the snakes, and it's gonna go ahead and attempt to engulf them. That's another poison snake thing. Right. That is. Ooh, that.
Oh
The snake is completely overrun and bitten 10 times over as the swarm moves over it.
Bye, Snake.
That's gotta hurt.
Yes, it looks very painful. As for the other ones, these. All right, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. These ones start moving towards anyone they can see that's close.
Well, at least they're slow.
Yeah.
They are not as fast, considering they're just ants. However, they don't look very inviting as the swarms move towards you. All right, Brennan, it is your turn. You see a single swarm of ants moving towards you and Delvist.
Yeah, that's plenty. I don't like small beasts or small insects in a large swarm. Since the last one was a swarm of spiders that almost
That-
killed me.
That was the case.
So I'm gonna stay away from them and Sacred Flame, the one that's closest to me.
All right. However, they do manage to split open and let the impact hit the ground.
But can I use Hero Goblin as a shield?
You can attempt to, however, you'd probably have to have him grappled.
Throw Hero Goblin at them.
Well, that's my turn. I can't grapple them as well.
All right, Gavin.
Do I see them?
Gavin, actually, this is a good point. You can hear strange sounds coming from up ahead in the forest as your little friend leads you through the trees. As you're about to break the tree line, you notice that the creature gives a small wave and then darts out of view. But as you break through into the clearing, you see a strange sight as you come up here. See your friends, a few swarm of ants, and a somewhat empty goblin camp.
All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move in on this ant. To there. And oh, I do slightly, but oh well, it didn't matter anyway.
No, yeah, the swarm goes ahead and again splits apart as your staff hits the ground, making it a miss. All right. It is Azaka's turn. Azaka has a swarm right in front of her here. She is going to pull out her scimitar and do the only thing she usually does, which is try and hit this swarm with her sword. She does manage to hit. Okay, does some damage to that. Second one does not hit. All right, Marcus, you're up.
Neat. So once the old show, I kind of like, oh great. So I don't know. Can I hear like people yelling and stuff like, "Why did you do this, Usu?"
You do hear Gavin yell something from the edge of the camp. The rest, you just hear small mutters and scuffles as they start dealing with the ants.
Okay, then I'll just pick up my short sword and my hanging crossbow, and I go to the closest. Or actually, fuck it, I'll go to the one with the Zaka, closest to a Zaka, and try to swipe it at my sword with advantage.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Do I have
no,
advantage?
it wouldn't be with advantage, but you do get sneak attack because she's
yeah,
close.
Yeah, sorry, I mixed that up. So yeah, short sword, me. Kinda, ooh!
Natural 20.
Damn. And then the sneak attack.
You stab those ants.
Double damage on the sneak.
I am the bane of all insects.
As the revelation of your insect bane nature comes to you, you run up with your short sword and cut all the ants clean in half with one fell swipe.
Sweet. And then I'll use my bonus action and try to kind of like crouch down and kind of aim it so that I try to with my crossbow bolt hit as many ants as possible. Like sort of like that crossbow bolt kind of goes onto the ground and kills as many ants and whatever. I'll just try to angle it in and whatever. So once again attack, 17.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. 8 piercing damage.
All right, you catch quite a few ants with this angled crossbow bolt.
And that's all I'll do.
All right, Delvist, you're up again.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting attacked by ants, so I'm gonna get rid of these ants. I'm gonna burning hands them. For 14,
right.
dex save.
They will go ahead and make that. Your fire catches them head on. Does not wipe out all of the ants, but catches a vast majority of them.
Bastard
Well done,
ants.
Dallas.
Still have my turn though.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I still don't want to leave Hero Goblin. He's
All
gonna
right.
leave.
Usu.
Alright, I'm gonna move 15 feet up. And then I'm gonna do Toll to Dead, which is DC 13 Wisdom save on these guys.
All right. They do not pass.
And they take 5 damage. Because they're not injured, right?
They are not injured.
So yeah, 5.
All right. They do so you kill a few ants with your necrotic tolling of the bell.
Yay. And I tell my snakes to finish the job.
All right. The snakes move up to attempt to finish the job, disregarding the death of their compatriot. Go ahead and first bite misses.
Aw.
Second bite hits. However, it is not enough to finish off the swarm. Right, that brings us to the swarms themselves. This one is going to go ahead and attack yet another snake. That is a good question. What is your AC? That does not hit. This one over here is going to move up and try and bite Delvist.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's a
For God's
natural
sake.
20.
Wow.
So you take 9 piercing damage as ants crawl up your legs and start biting you.
Gosh damn ants.
And this last swarm over here starts making its way around the boat. And then dashes to get over here. But other than that, cannot do anything. All right, Brennan.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another Sacred Flame. Try and not hit the eldest.
Okay. They masterfully dodge your Sacred Flame.
Oh,
Amazing.
Brennan. There's ants.
Do you need healing?
They're kind of like
I'm
the
not too
ants
bad.
from.
No, I'll still throw you a healing word.
Oh,
All right, Delvis, the healing energy restores some of your vitality.
Yeah, but these ants must be the ones from Indiana Jones who could build ladders
Yeah.
and stuff.
Exactly.
That's what I was sort of thinking.
But on that note, Gavin, it is your turn.
It's a god awful movie.
It is.
All right. I love that movie, Indiana Jones. Anyway, Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Beams.
All right. So you bring down a blue orb of energy that strikes down in a cylindrical fashion.
And then I will wild shape into a bear.
Is it
No,
5
a
feet
wolf.
wide or 10 feet?
Sorry, a wolf. Huh? Oh,
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet for the radius?
blah. Now I gotta look.
I think it's 5.
Dang it.
Is it 5?
I'm looking. Yeah, 5 foot radius,
Yeah,
40
5.
foot high.
All right. And where do you summon it?
Right on the ants in front of me.
All right.
And like I said, I
You
will
go ahead and
I will
summon the
morph into a
moonbeam.
wolf. That's what I'll do with my bonus action.
Okay. You go ahead and morph into a wolf. Boop-a-doo.
Oh, that's right. I got the multi-sided thing.
Mm-hmm. Gavin, your form extends as you grow into your direwolf form.
Oh, I like the icon for Moonbeam. That makes me happy.
But yes, these things need to make a Constitution. Actually, is it the end of their turn? I believe it is. Or is it when it appears as well? Let me go ahead and see.
They get it every time they get struck by it, I thought.
Yeah, I think it's every time they start their turn.
And when they enter or when they start the turn there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and see. Moonbeam. When it enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Yeah, so every time you get struck by it, you roll.
Yes,
So-
that is correct. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make a Constitution save for them since they are in its area for the first time. They fail. So they take the incredible 16 damage, which you just see ants fly through the air as this force energy blasts them, or radiant energy blasts them out, and then there are only a few left in this swarm.
And I'll give
Alright.
out a roar. Oh, a wolf kind of growl roar thing.
Gavin roars intimidatingly. Azaka goes ahead, tries to finish off this other swarm that's moved in. Hits with the first, hits with the second. It's 14 slashing, which is just enough. to send this pile of ants back to where they came to the ground. Right. Marcus, it is your turn.
I kind of turn to Azaka and say, "Sweet moves."
You're not so bad yourself when you're
Ooh.
trying, that is.
Oh, thank you. That might be the first time I've heard you compliment me.
It might be the first time you weren't an ass.
I get that a lot. Well, I'm heading off to help the others. Meh. And I kind of move. How far can I? Yeah, I try to move towards the other guys. You know what? I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
You can use your bonus action to dash.
Oh yeah, true. I use my cunning action to dash. So I get.
So you get a total
Here.
of 60 move speed.
Yeah, I get here. And what do I see in front of me?
You could potentially get one more.
You get one more, I think.
True, I could use my main action. Fuck it, I'm not.
Well, no, I was just gonna say for the full 60, you get one more square.
You only did 55.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, there you go. All right. So what do you see? You see a smaller swarm of ants attacking Delvist. You see Gavin literally just blasting the heck out of a almost dead swarm up with his moonbeam, and then you see another small swarm up by the snakes.
Fuck it. I'll use my main action to also dash and get to the one where with the ants are. Go to the area with the ants. There's
So another
somewhere
30.
here. Yeah. So isn't it like 60 since I?
No, it would be 30.
Okay. So yeah, that's all.
All right. Delvist,
Ugh, ants.
you have ants crawling on your legs.
I suppose I could somewhat haphazardly try to use a dagger to finish them off.
Yes, you can attempt to scrape them off.
Sure, let's do that. Where is it? Here.
All
First
right,
one.
yes,
Sorry, I
yes.
double clicked that.
The first one still does hit, though.
Okay, cool. Oh, these rolls. It's a 6 if you
Alright.
can't see, sorry.
Yes, no. You do manage to scrape the majority of them off. There still is a little clump of them on the ground in front of you. However, it is minuscule at this point.
All right, I'm gonna move away from the ants because fudge ants.
All right, they do
Can't go
get an
right there.
attack of opportunity against you as you move
Oh,
away,
fudge, that's right. Okay, too late.
and they get a
Ah!
natural 20.
Oh,
Man, these ants are
Yes.
vicious.
They got my number. It's 11. Oh,
It is
God.
11 piercing damage.
Alright.
As the few remaining ants, like just
I'm down.
Just
wow.
as the few remaining ants say, "Not today."
Not today.
All right, and you're
Gosh,
back.
fudge.
You're back here.
Oh, that was poorly done. I'm sorry.
So
All
wait,
right,
You're down.
he is down.
Did you get
Mark.
the 5 HP I healed you for?
Yeah.
Usu, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna step back 10 feet. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the ants in front of me
Okay,
for
that
11.
is not going to hit.
And then I'm just gonna say again, finish them off, snakes, and then my turn.
Okay, the snakes are gonna go ahead, start biting. First one misses, and the second one hits. Still not enough to scoop up all the ants, but it does crunch through a
Right.
bunch of them. There's only a little bit left.
And that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to the swarms themselves. Going clockwise, the first one is going to attempt to strike out at the snakes again. Does actually hit and fells another snake as the last of the swarm crawls over it.
Yay, by snake.
Snake. What do you mean, yay?
Yeah.
I mean, not yay, but like, nay.
You said
Yeah.
yay.
Nay.
Meant to say nay.
All right. Since this swarm is starting its turn in the moonbeam, it's gonna make a con save. Passes, so it only takes half damage. But Gavin, could you roll that for me again?
Yep.
All right, they take 4 damage. As a few of them get blasted. And they're going to attempt to bite your wolf form as they crawl out of the moonbeam over here. I believe a 17 hits, so that's 6 piercing damage.
Raw.
This swarm down here that just felled Delvist is gonna crawl around and try to get to Brennan.
Just ignored Hero Goblin. Ugh.
That's another natural 20.
Oh my god.
These guys! Hero Ants!
These answers.
It is million ants. It is
These
million ants.
Indiana Jones-esque ants form a ladder with what left and then get through your armor and start biting you, Brennan, for 9 piercing damage.
Oh no.
I should kill you too.
Delvis, get back on your feet and help me.
Brennan, you heal Delvist.
And I'll
Thanks.
throw a Sacred Flame at them again.
Okay. They do fail. And that is just enough to kill the last of the ants that are crawling around at your feet.
Whew.
Not enough of him.
Whew,
Totally
thank you.
be worth it, guys. I have a feeling. All worth it.
All right,
I think we need to have words after this, Uzu.
You're not
Gavin.
getting any more acid from that alchemy, Jack.
Yep.
What would you like to do? You have a swarm of ants up at the top of you.
I'll move my moonbeam up there to the set up the top of her that's killing the snake,
All right,
and then I will attack the one in front of me with my wolf.
all right. Go ahead and make that attack. Yeah, that is definitely going to hit. You tear through the last of these remaining ants, and there is nothing left after your assault.
Did the moonbeam hit? I gotta roll it, I guess, don't I? Or does it not hit till
Yes.
their turn?
I don't think it hits until their turn except on the initial.
Doesn't it hit when you
Okay.
move it though? I thought it did.
No, it's
That's what
when
you
it
just
said.
enters the...
Yeah.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay.
you could orbital laser it around the map.
I guess, yeah.
So don't roll?
Don't roll just yet until their
Okay.
turn.
Okay. There you
Alright. Azaka, she is going to, I guess, start running towards where the last of the ants are. And she's gonna dash. All right, Marcus.
I'm gonna move over to that blast pile of ants that I can see, and then
Okay.
strike at it with my short sword, kind of cleave them.
All right,
6.
that is not going to hit.
Yeah.
The ants are too wily for you.
Yeah, you know what's great. I'll try to hit them with my hand crossbow again. Use
Okay.
that same strategy. 17.
The same strategy works.
And
You get sneak attack for the snake being there?
yes,
He does.
sweet.
I didn't see him behind the snake.
All right.
Oh.
As you let loose your crossbow bolt, it strikes into the last few ants somehow and kills them. And with that, there are no more hostiles visible. So we're going to go ahead and end initiative.
Well,
I
That
still
was,
hate
that
small
that
insects.
was something.
That being said, I go to my one remaining snake, and I tell him to go into the anthills to check it out.
All right. The last remaining
guy.
snake begrudgingly crawls down into the large anthills.
Hmm.
It disappears for some time.
Question: do I notice like any acidic or any signs of the acid on the anthill? Since I'm so close to it.
Since he poured it down into the opening, I'm gonna say probably not.
Oh god, the poor snake.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like, where the fuck did these things come from? I can't talk to you soon.
Sit it down the acid-covered anthill. Ugh.
Could always make more acid, I guess.
Don't we have somebody down?
No, I'm back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I healed you.
You healed me.
Oh, also, hi, hello, Gavin. Where you've been? Niin kuin fur for brains.
He just stares at you. Showing a fang.
God, I miss Gavin. It's great.
And also, I know you might have tried to like slip away to avoid paying your debt, but I've saved your life now. How about 2 times? So I haven't exactly gone for the numbers of that, but expect some sort of sum for that.
Two times?
Yeah, 2 times. One with when he was falling, and once when he was stricken down by the petrofolk, and I used my last healing potion to save him.
How heroic.
He takes his paw and draws a line in the ground, in the dirt, and just looks at you.
And they say I'm greedy. And I kind of walk away.
And then you hear what oddly sounds like a dog laughing.
Hey, Marcus. Marcus.
What?
Did you notice the 2 poisonous dead snakes on the floor? Cough, cough, cough.
Cough. Cough. I'm not sure I follow you.
Take their poison.
Why? We have a drug that makes poison.
I know, but it doesn't hurt to have more poison, I guess,
I
right?
don't know, like, those snakes are kind of small.
Well, I mean,
they're poison.
by the definition of poison, doesn't it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I'd rather have something, the bigger the animals, the more deadlier their poisons. And
Is that how that works?
It's not true.
Not always.
Probably. And also the main factor is that I don't have any containers to hold any more poison. I've used it all. I've used all my containing things.
Okay.
But yeah. Alright, we had that one goblin
How's Hero Goblin doing?
I believe you guys left him unconscious, correct?
Did we?
I think you guys had him.
No, he was
No, you had
paralyzed
hold-
and then we tied
I
him
think
up.
we had hold person on him. Did we tie him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Hopefully.
tied him up.
I think he would have left otherwise.
Yeah, you
I'll say we did.
definitely tied him up last time, so he's. I mean, Brennan has been behind him the entire time.
I guess
so
he
he's
wouldn't really leave.
he's been sitting tight.
How's he looking? Like how? I forget how.
Well,
dead
I
he
mean,
is.
considering you guys knocked him, I have it here as you guys knocked him down to 0, so he must be unconscious.
Oh,
Really?
Okay.
So just
so we have an unaccomplished.
I double checked because the last time the one goblin was unconscious, he was dead for like an hour. So
You go ahead and check, and this goblin definitely has a pulse.
Oh, thank you.
probably give him.
Let's not throw him down any holes. Not this time.
I go back to the anthill, check. The snake dead and
Your snake has still not returned.
probably dead.
Not much confidence in that one.
No. I go to the one anthole that I didn't pour acid in,
Okay.
and I just dig.
All right, you start digging. This mound is quite large. It's about 10 feet tall. Or no, sorry, 8 feet tall, around 10, 12 feet wide. So you've got quite a mound there to dig through.
Fine.
So we're just watching Uzu dig a hole.
I mean, I could help. Fine.
Does anyone know what Uzu's doing?
I'm not going close to that place. There could be more of them.
There could be more of them.
I'm
That
gonna
would
bound
that would
over.
Be very unwelcome.
Gavin will bound over and start helping Thinking it's a game.
Way to go.
So, do we honestly want to fight more ants?
I'm pretty sure
I'll
we
take.
got them all out. It's fine.
Got all
You know,
the initial
you
wave
know,
of warriors.
I'm not an expert in biology or anything, but aren't like there's supposed to be like a lot of ants in like their little hole things?
Yeah, didn't we just kill a lot of ants? No.
Yeah,
Well,
but there
ants
might
also
be,
killed me.
a lot of ants. Make up a sort of ant fiddle thingy.
I
Jig.
mean, we'll find out, I guess.
There's probably more around there.
Yeah, this
Right.
is morons.
You
Also,
start. Okay.
also, like I found this strange little rock on the Goblin Queen. Brennan, man, do you want to like you do your magic to like learn what it does, if it does anything?
Sure, hand it over.
Okay, I can walk up to him
Is
and
there
give it
any
to him.
immediate signs of magic from it?
As you take it, you can make an Arcana check to see if you can detect any magic from it.
A 16?
Yeah, you can detect some latent magic.
Alright, yeah, good find, Marcus. There's some magic in this. I'll look at it later.
Okay, sure. Okay, I guess we'll be digging.
All right. As you two dig, you get through a chunk of the initial mound, and what you find as you dig through the mound is you can see just an intricate web of tunnels that lead down into the mound. Even farther, the farther down you dig, the tunnels narrow out as you dig further down.
So have you done playing in the sandbox?
No.
Playing in the sandbox, or can we start moving?
I kind of want to look for the queen.
Why?
Why not?
Hey, look what popped out over here.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously, like
Guess we have pretty good eyes to have seen that, but
Damn. I did not even. I'm in the hole, so.
Brennan is very perceptive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, head over to the one snake, since he's all the way over there. As I'm assuming Galvin is gonna still dig. Gavin.
Yep.
Okay.
Like seriously, is no one else objecting to this? I kind of yell. Seriously, I'm the only
mean,
one.
Gavin
Who
looks like
doesn't
Hey,
wanna
a
waste
as long as they
time?
don't want us to help, that's fine.
I'm not sure I see the
Jesus
point in
Christ.
this.
Exactly. See, Azaka agrees with me.
Don't. It just feels wrong.
Alright, Marcus, come on over, give me the stone. I'll look at it while they do whatever they're doing.
Oh, bless you.
Thanks. So I go to the
Delvest.
snake and ask.
While that's happening, like Delvest, I want another round of Go Fish.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right, you guys continue to dig.
Could one of you take the goblin?
10, beat that.
Okay, let's see. Come on.
Yes!
What?
I win again.
This is. I honestly can't believe this. I
all
have.
sweet. Sorry, Brennan, what did you want?
No, I'm just wanting one of you to take care of the goblin while I identify.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah, we'll watch him while we.
I just
play.
had to whoop Marcus's butt.
Ugh, I hate you so much right now.
Gavin, realizing he's alone, gets bored with what he's doing and heads over to
Wow.
everybody else.
Thing.
Do what?
Stone of good luck. That's what it is.
I kind of saw that in the handouts before. I don't know why it was there, but that's okay. Oh no, it's not there anymore. It was there.
But yes, no, you complete your ritual. You find out what this is.
Does it look like that, or is it just a gem in the eye?
It's a little more plain than that. It's a little more ovular in shape. It's not necessarily a cat face like it is in the picture.
Okay.
Well, what is it?
It's a well, it's a good luck charm, pretty much. You'll pretty much have the luck on your side, goddess of luck.
Like literal, like magical luck,
That
or
sounds
like
really
just
good.
superstition luck?
Magical luck.
Sounds exceptional.
Well, since I found that stone, I would like to have it, please.
For mechanics' sake, you get a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Wow.
While you
Sweet.
attune to it.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, you can
Yoink.
have that.
Thank you.
All right. Usu, I don't know. I'm assuming you're probably continuing to dig over here.
Oh no, I went to the snake and asked if you found anything.
The snake sort of squirms around, not really having too much of a way to communicate with you.
Well then, I guess I will wait to 10 minutes to do speak with animal.
All right. So after the 10 minutes passes, while the others are identifying and playing cards, your snake is finally able to tell you that between the anthills and in the middle, there's a length of tunnels that are coated with other ants and eggs, things like that.
Okay, I think this is a bust at this point.
The colony will survive.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab Snake. I guess
Hero snake.
Hero Snake
Hero snake.
and go back to the group
All right,
where Hero Goblin is.
you do so.
So we're all just sitting around Hero Goblin.
Yep.
All right, guys. What's the plan?
You gonna
You wanna make camp? We could throw Hero Goblin in the cage over there.
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty good idea.
do you have the key to the cage?
Also, like, maybe we should like question him. Maybe
Also-
find out what.
What are these? Are these like graves? I guess.
No, they're more little bone structures, little bone chimes hanging from these
Okay.
wooden stakes. You feel like they probably might be like alarms if anything walks past them.
Okay.
Mm.
Sort of like if you've ever played Skyrim with
Yeah.
the little bone things that rattle when you walk into them.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid bone things you walk into.
And they rattle.
So I take
Brendan
it
is gonna go and look at the cage, see if we can get the goblin in there, and if it can keep him in there.
Oh, I'm gonna throw my manacles at him. I mean, not
Nice.
throw it at him, just shatter with them.
It does 2 damage.
And he dies.
I hope not.
All right. See, you go over to this cage. It's a sort of a lashed together bamboo cage. Seems like it was used to hold either animals or prisoners, whatever the goblins needed.
Does it look like I could just open it?
There is a padlock on the door, some kind of crude padlock.
Hmm. And there's no key anywhere.
Not that you can see.
Hey, Marcus, can you open that padlock?
Fine, very well. And I go over, pick up my thieves' tools, and start working on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. You slide. You give a few clicks, and the rusty padlock slides off.
No need to clap. No need to clap.
All right, I'm going to start
Kinda
attempting to
expected.
drag Hero Goblin in that direction.
All right, you start trying to drag Hero
I was
Goblin.
gonna
His
like give you a hand.
And Gavin's just gonna reach down with his mouth, grab the back of the goblin's shirt, and carry.
all
Okay.
right. Gavin
Right.
carries him all the way over.
Thank you, Gavin.
This wolf form.
It's also good to have you back.
And he kind of bounces his head a little bit.
Aw. So make sure somebody closes the door. That'd be a dumb thing to forget.
Like, aren't we gonna like interrogate him and all?
I think he's still unconscious.
At the moment. We have to wait for him to
Oh
wake
yeah,
up.
true. Oh yeah, forgot about
We can
that.
do that tomorrow morning.
He just unceremoniously slings him into the cage and then slams the door with his paw.
Ah,
All right. And I'm assuming you're putting the padlock
somebody-
back
somebody
on.
put the-
I can't put the padlock.
Yeah, we're assuming Marcus does that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Marcus
Alright.
can be Lockman.
You lock this goblin back up.
Then we won't be able to get it open again.
All right.
Is this fire actually still going, or is it gone out by this point?
It's smoldering.
Nice. All right.
Also, I forgot to mention this also, but there's still one tent left over that wasn't flinged by a freaking like catapult thing.
Yeah, the
It
one
has
over
like
there.
Oh
food.
yeah, the big one.
Yeah, it has food
Yeah.
and stuff. Nothing like valuable, but still we could like make a meal
Ooh.
or something.
Yeah, we could do that. We'd have like a proper camp.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So wait, what was in the? What sort of food was in the tent?
What do you mean
Yeah.
proper camp?
Well, I mean,
Uh,
nothing against our actual camps, but I mean, this is a little fancier.
having something above our heads. A roof.
Yeah.
Roofs are overrated.
Well, perhaps to some people.
Yeah, the food wasn't spoiled or something, but it has like meat, fish, or what? Or actually, what was? I can't remember
Yeah, I
what
don't
was in the tent. Doof.
You're not too far off. It was a bunch of stored foods. A lot of it was raw meats.
I
yeah.
don't trust the goblin's way of keeping food healthy, so I'm gonna purify everything we're eating.
Awesome.
Are we about
See,
to
they-
rest? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I think-
Possibly.
What time is it?
It's almost evening at this point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well,
It's dinner time.
he'll shift back to human and then cast Goodberry. And look at
And
all
why?
y'all like, why don't you just eat these?
I mean, kind of.
Oh, Giant Gavin.
Gigantic.
I'm gonna check these barrels over here by the cage. If there's any-
Okay. You go ahead and check inside the barrels. Let's see here. There's nothing you immediately find of use in there. There's a few more provisions and a bunch of other like a random assortment of what you believe to be collected clothing items and objects that they've taken off prisoners.
You know what? This is the reason why you all haven't died yet, or something, or I keep you guys alive. You're actually kind of useful when you don't. You're not. When you're not.
I don't think
You-
anyone's
Useless.
died yet.
Yeah.
It's
You
usually-
feel like if anyone's died yet, they probably wouldn't be coming back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that whole death curse thing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes finding these jungle things and whatnot sometimes make you forget that that's happening. Yeah.
That'd be a good thing to not forget.
Yeah.
Seeing as is the whole reason.
Wait.
we're here.
How is this forest plagued with undead if dead can't come back?
I mean, I guess
It's
Undead
interesting.
are different.
One would have to stand to reason that the undead were already
That's
Already
true.
what?
Already
Undead?
there.
already
Yeah,
there.
assuming she was-
Yes.
Already
yeah.
dead.
You did cut out.
Re-dead.
Pre-dead. Yeah. I think these are matters sort of beyond beyond us. We're just here to fix it, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Also, what's our course of action?
Well, even though we were sidetracked a bit, I believe I was taking you to see the seer, correct?
Yeah, I think that's right.
The great
Yeah.
Sergeant
Yep.
Baza.
But for now,
it's
we're
a what?
resting up and then
A
we'll
what
talk to
now?
the goblin.
I said the
somewhere.
great
Wait.
Sergeant Baza.
The Great Serpent? What?
The great Sergeant Baza.
Sergeant Mabaza. I feel. Second there, I thought that was a snake of some kind.
You got a problem with snakes, Marcus?
No, but still, like, I don't know, like snakes that
You
aren't
hear
controlled by
a slight
you.
hiss from Uzu's bag.
Yeah, man. Like snakes that aren't being controlled by people I kind of sort of
Trust.
that are around me.
Isn't
that are around me.
isn't that
Let's
most snakes?
Touche. You maybe win this round.
Gavin looks over at you and says, "Hello, Foot. Meat mouth."
Eh. Also, still waiting. I'd say like maybe 20 gold. Yeah, and for saving your life those 2 times.
You only gave me 2 gold for saving your life twice.
Yes, because I value my life very literally. It makes it much more easier to pay people who save you, if you consider your life a little less worth. It's a business strategy.
It also incentivizes people not to save you, though. Which.
Yeah, think about that a little bit.
If we were all out here for money, that is.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go into the corner and maybe take a leak. And he kind of goes over and maybe he sits on the log and starts thinking, like going over, like maybe. But then again,
I just want to point out that's actually a tree. It's just cut off for the map's sake.
Okay.
He leans on the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna like maybe like put like what's the word, like maybe like I'm like leaning on the tree and thinking this over, this new revelation.
It's like counting on his fingers and stuff.
I'm going for like risk reward value and sort of like this mathematical equations of probability.
Yes, he's like drawing shapes in the air and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Can we get an intellect check to see how good your math is?
Fuck it, let's do it.
It's as good as his card playing. Oh,
Which,
wow,
please.
pretty impressive.
he figures it out.
In the midst of doing his life calculus, Marcus contemplates.
The meaning of life is 42.
He solved it.
Always has been and always will be.
So we call it a night then.
It would
Yeah, I
seem
think so.
so, unless we were going to do anything with vision purified.
With the what now?
The provisions.
I mean, I'd like to eat some.
Yeah, we're gonna have some good.
Let's
Well
cook up
then,
some.
do any of you know how to cook wild boar?
I think I'll stick to my good
Well, not an
berries.
expert, but
I mean, how hard could it be?
Yeah, true.
She lets out a small
Yeah.
chuckle and leans back against the cage while you guys presumably grab the spit from the fire, put some of the meat on it, and start cooking.
Yeah, we're going for it, sure.
You can go ahead and make me a survival check to cook your food.
Oh God.
I'm eating good berries. I'm not doing that.
plenty.
All right, Brendan, yours is nice and golden brown. As you take it off the spit, you open it and steam comes out from the inside, and the smell of bacon pervades the camp.
This tastes amazing.
Marcus, yours is pretty black.
What's the saying again? A carpenter should stick to his trade.
Sully, yours is actually a bit undercooked.
No, that's not good. Oh well.
Let's just throw it back in.
I could do that. Oh yeah.
This is all very unsettling
that
for
was
Gavin. Even the
perhaps
smell of
slightly
even the smell of bacon is enough to make him want to.
Well, oops. I don't notice.
Eh,
Me
I'm just
neither.
enjoying the meal.
Okay, could I have some?
Well, you failed at cooking yours, Marcus. Eat your own.
Yeah,
Mine's just rare.
I thought you were a
Bunch of
professional.
smart asses.
You can
There's
have
some
one.
grass over there. if
You
wanna-
can have one of these good berries.
The berries.
You know what? Sure, why not?
And he gives you one. Here you go.
Could like
Thank
rubbed it
you.
on the meat or something and made like a lovely meat thing.
I kind of
Mm.
throw the mic bird meat somewhere.
You should write that down and sell it once you get back to your homeland. The Elvis's meat thing.
I'm sure I'd make loads. Thank you as well.
No worries.
And I kind of go to Gavin and kind of like put my hand on over his shoulder and say, like, you know, I've been thinking that I might sort of.
Does your head hurt?
Hi. But yeah, I might be kind of modifying my life-saving policy after realizing some things and coming to some revelations, and I pose to you an agreement of sorts. I pose you an agreement of sorts.
Yes.
You know, since I have saved your life multiple times and you've been generally not totally useless, I say I say rather than monetary gain, I will ask of you that you keep me alive and I will keep you alive.
Sounds like a plan.
Most excellent.
Wasn't that the point of traveling in a group in the first place?
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
would
but
think.
now it's guaranteed. Now it's guaranteed since guilt, death, and stuff.
What if you both die at the same time?
Still,
Marcus is gonna have to think about that.
The contract is mute.
well,
Or moot.
I mean, I never claim to have all the answers immediately. It's still a work in progress, trying out new things. But yeah, new things. But yeah, well, great, fantastic. Thanks for the berry. I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, also, could we have some of that jug wine we have?
Oh,
I could
yeah.
ask Brendan.
I think we've used it
Oh no,
today.
we made acid today, didn't we?
Yeah.
God damn it!
No, that was yesterday. That was the day before. We made
Was
it.
it?
What? It
Well,
was
then-
the day before.
It was
Oh,
poison.
cool.
Wasn't
Awesome.
today we made the
We made-
poison for Marcus?
Yeah, you made
Yes.
poison.
Yeah, I have already poison enough.
Let's not drink that.
Too late
I
now.
got spider.
You
I
could just
got
drink the
spider
poison.
You could.
Come on, I
I
want
don't
to
think
drink a little.
it would be quite the same.
I already have enough poison to last a couple of days, but wine.
then,
wine.
I'll take the poison. You already have enough poison.
Every
exactly-
party needs a pooper. That's why they invited you.
That's half an ounce of poison you get.
Okay.
Basic poison.
All right.
And I'm gonna
Tomorrow
sleep.
we can make fresh water with it.
Well then, I suggest we have someone arrest or stay near our hostage.
Yeah, let's keep watch.
Sure.
Who wants to take first watch?
I will.
Okay. Don't need to convince me.
Oh yeah, question. Where the hell were you, Gavin?
No idea.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Just woke up in the
That's
woods.
good for me.
You just
Alright.
woke up. You don't remember leaving?
Nope.
How did you get here then?
Some little creature led me here.
Okay.
What kind of creature?
Small, black. I don't know, wearing a white mask. I'm assuming it's some sort of native.
You heard of anything like that, Azaka?
Azaka has sort of walked away at this point, but
Oh.
if you're calling out to her, she might respond.
Yeah.
What's that? She sort of starts.
Gavin said he met a little guy who led him here.
What now?
I had to explain it again, Gavin.
It's a little
Little guy.
black creature with white face.
A black creature with a white face.
Yeah.
How
First,
tall was it?
short, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty short. It's like maybe like doll sized, like maybe 6 inches.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And at first, it led me to a set of ghouls attacking an animal. I freed the animal from the ghouls, and then it led me here.
That certainly sounds odd.
Mm-hmm.
There's no legends of creatures like that.
It's hard to pin down with that description.
Just, can I do a, would it be nature, I guess? To see if it resembled like a pixie or a sprite or one of those things.
Yeah, you can do nature.
Probably not going to do very well on it, but here we go. Yeah.
How are you 0 in nature?
It's
Because
intellect.
it's intelligence.
Is it,
Yeah, it does. You're not sure. It doesn't seem to resemble pixies or sprites.
Seems like a druid would be able to use wisdom for nature instead of
yeah,
intelligence.
you would think, right?
But
I mean, I've never really understood why nature is an intelligence based.
Or in that case, why druids don't use intelligence.
yeah, well,
They want to do it that way. That seems odd.
But regardless, I can't say that I know what you mean right now, but perhaps if you run into one again.
Well, at least it's good to know that there's something out there that isn't trying to kill us.
Yeah, that's
No, it's
very
It's a
nice
nice
to know.
change, right?
it didn't seem hostile. It seemed almost childlike.
Maybe we'll run into it again. Who knows?
Indeed.
Who knows?
So,
Well, morning is fast approaching.
Yeah, let's get some rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is everyone just resting in their current spots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice and cozy by the fire.
sure.
All right. Did you guys set up watches or?
Yeah, I'm first.
Yeah.
Who's-
Brennan will also take one.
I'll go at some point. I figure we'll rotate, but
All right. So you guys stretch out and head off to sleep as night falls. Sometime or in the middle of the night, I'd say at this point it's probably Brennan. Brennan, you hear a small metallic jingling from inside the cage.
Oh, the goblin is awake. I'll go over to it and look in.
You see the goblin has his hands wrapped around the padlock and is yanking on it.
Oh, kind of slap it on the hands and say, no.
No!
Stay quiet.
He just scowls at you.
Yeah, and I scowl back and turn around. I think I'll have a staring contest with it.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Ooh.
Alright.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna have this thing roll. You have a intense staring match with this captured Batiri, and after a while his face starts to quiver and he has to turn away and just returns to his little corner of the cage.
I'm also the one that called him.
Pouting.
So. Just stay quiet until morning. You'll keep your hands.
Oh god.
Bring him free.
He can live without thumbs.
Yeah, but I think he'd like to keep his hands.
I mean, you would think so.
Yeah.
All right. The rest of the night passes uneventfully, and after that, morning comes.
Yay, full HP.
Yeah.
Spell
Yeah.
slots, everything.
I have so many things to refill.
Well then,
Mate, what did you go after? I turn to Azaka.
excuse me?
Wait, did you leave? I don't know. Can't remember.
I was right over on that rock.
You know she likes to
probably-
sleep in a high place.
Ah, yeah, probably missed it. Whatever. So,
How's our goblin friend doing?
exactly. I was
He
gonna ask
seems
that.
to be fidgeting in the corner, sort of sort of shifting his head back as you all speak.
I toss him a good berry because I still got some.
He automatically scrambles on his knees to grab it as it flies through the cage and immediately lifts up his mask to shoves it in his mouth. Starts
Also,
chewing.
I am quite surprised, I say this out loud, that we didn't have any intruders with all these dead bodies on the floor.
Huh.
Oh yeah, last time we had this many dead goblins, we had a dinosaur walk through.
Yeah,
I guess goblin tastes bad, or like.
I don't
Well,
think they
no,
care.
It ate
what-
them last time.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, all
Maybe-
9 of them.
Does someone want to help me move these bodies? Just
I'll give you it.
okay.
Are those 4 goblins charred corpses?
Is there anyone that could speak to this thing?
I think it speaks common.
The other ones did.
Yeah.
Well, get it questioned.
Well,
Oh yeah. What we wanna know?
I'm
Also,
not.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
just gonna
your
start
idea to take
throwing-
a hostage,
I'm
Mike.
gonna just-
It is probably not best to say that in front of the creature.
I thought you weren't very good at this, Azaka.
I'm not. I thought that was common knowledge.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sorry, I think me and Uzu are moving these bodies.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I was gonna say let's throw them upriver.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
They're
That's a good idea.
Okay.
far away.
Yeah. So maybe-
Just take some time, throw him into the river.
And while this is happening, maybe I shouldn't as much as I do pride myself with my handiwork, my speechcraft, they're not so great. So I could be like bad cop and a bad guardsman if anyone needs to.
A
If anyone
truer
needs-
statement has never been spoken.
You want to play good cop, bad
good
cop? I
one.
think I should be the bad one.
No, that's a good guardsman and bad guardsman.
Why
This
did
world.
you? Why did you capture this thing to begin with?
Yeah, why did we capture?
I wasn't here for it.
He seemed very
he-
skilled.
Yeah, he was real. He was quite handy. We almost died to this goblin.
So,
By that logic, we should have captured the ants too. But
so you captured this creature for fun?
well,
And this is why you should probably not leave on random like shenanigans
He
stuff.
was he was prey. Of course we captured him.
I feel like we're upsetting Gavin constantly.
Yeah. So,
Constantly disappointed.
have you guys gotten anything out of him yet?
We haven't tried to talk to him yet.
Just trying to figure out how to.
All right. So, I'm going to take out the bacteria mask I stole from that one captain and wear it.
Okay. You
And then-
pull. It's a little bit small for your head, but you can still pull it over.
Okay. So I'm wearing it and I go up to the cage and I awaken mind it and speak to him and tell him,
So you're just staring at him with this mask on and then
Yeah.
speaking it into his mind.
yeah. And I ask, what is your name?
Who said that?
I did. The one
Who?
staring at. We're the ones.
Please don't hurt Slag.
Your name is Slag.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back. I go to the group and I'm just like, his name is Slag.
Pick up a name.
He was saying this out loud.
Oh, was
To be
he?
fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So, and then I don't. So I then turn to them and it's like,
Yes, his expression is very visible as he jumps back as you attempt to talk in his mind.
even through his mask.
I mean, yeah, he literally physically jumps back.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should ask where the village was like slinged off to.
slung?
Slung?
Slung.
jettisoned. Jettisoned?
Yeah, just as
Jason?
probably.
That's a good word.
Please, scary man, no hurt Slag.
If you help us, I won't.
Slag, not much good helping, but Slag, try.
Do you know where the camp was launched to?
No way of knowing, and goblins gotta go search for it.
Interesting system.
I know.
God, where did my home go?
Are there more of you? Are there more camps?
Yes. This. Mm. He seems to clam up a bit.
And again, I awaken mind and I scream in his head. What?
He starts jumping frantically around the cage as you do so. No, please, no.
And then with that, I say, I will melt your brain.
No, please. Slag like his brain.
Oh,
Is he
what did you
difficult,
tell him?
Loser?
Don't worry about it.
Please, no melt Slag's brain.
Well, you can guess what I said.
Yeah. I'll just
Okay.
tell him if you need him to stop
Yes.
moving.
This the bacteria ant tribe. They're more tribes out in the jungle.
Sorry, guys, I got like someone called me in the middle. What happened?
I threatened to melt his brain.
Ah, brutal.
And he's also Batarian ant tribe. I heard that correctly.
You can see where they get that from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
As you look at it now, his mask does, as you look at it, it does in a weird, crude way sort of resemble an ant face.
Oh, okay.
Is that why there are so many ants hills around here?
Yes, the Batiri.
What purpose do these ants have, you guys? For
He
you
sort of
folks?
puffs up a bit. They're a mascot.
No, just a mascot.
You seem rather fixated on these answers.
We
Ah.
under Queen grab stab. We raise the ants.
Who's
Under
this
who?
queen?
Under what?
Queen grab stab.
Oh, is that the one
Um,
just like dead on the shore over there? That point.
Oh, I shouldn't have told them that.
He sadly nods.
Uh,
She was good queen.
was she?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry that she had to got mixed up in that. But one of your like hunting parties tried to
Mixed
attack
up?
us.
You run in here and kill her.
I mean, we did.
Yeah, it was kind of like prepared.
Dinosaurs coming. Everyone freak out. Village lunched away, and then you show up and kill everyone.
He
Well,
has
not
a point
everyone.
there.
Jinx.
I think we left most of them alive.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
left the children alive.
All Slag's friends are gone.
Oh
Ah,
god.
that's sad.
I mean, you can join them if you want.
Even
God.
even Slag's ants.
You can join them if you want.
No, please.
You know, this might be weird coming from me, but I don't think we can learn anything of value from this, whatever his face is. I say
Yes.
we just.
Yes, Hoodman right. Slag useless. Wait.
Are you though? Do you know where the other camps are?
No.
Are you
A
lying?
useless goblin is a dead goblin.
Slag knows the camps move as dinosaurs come and go.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd probably be impossible to track them down, or like at least very, very hard if
Is
they
there
like
anything-
constantly move. They constantly like fling. What was that word again? Flung
Fling.
them.
Please, no flog, Slag.
Much, yeah. You know what? I think you guys got this. I'm gonna, I don't know, try to learn how to play cards better.
It is apparently slung, by the way. For anyone who
Yes.
was wondering, I had to look it up.
I'll play a hand with you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go play cards. Okay.
Why not?
I mean, is there anything you can do to make it so other goblins won't attack us? Because that would be very useful.
I'm gonna use
Gob-
my insight to see if he's cheating.
Goblins know.
Batari.
Not really.
Sorry.
Oh, but yeah, yes, but Batiri.
Bacteria. Sorry.
The Batiri no attack just anyone. Batiris attack those who carry out the shinies.
Shiny.
Well, you'd have to stop doing that as well.
you have to stop doing that.
Do you know about any the shinies around here?
Ooh.
Have any of the shinies?
Yes, Queen Grabstab had a shiny.
Where? She
Found
had
it.
found it.
We got that one.
Yeah, it's a stone that makes me lucky or something.
Maybe you can win at cards now.
Yeah.
I certainly hope not, but I'm kind of doubting the viability of the stone since, you know, she's, you know, there.
I guess it wasn't lucky.
Eh,
Did you add the stone to your sheet, Marcus?
yes, I did.
Just making sure. Did you get the
So,
+1?
you gonna let Slag go?
What do you guys think?
I'd say let the
Oh,
little bastard go.
Slag do cause trouble.
I asked Zaka telepathically, do you think he'd be any use to us?
Hard to say. Could be an effective bait if we wanted to lay a trap.
There you go. You're gonna, and I go to him and I'm at Slag. You're gonna come with us. And
And you'll stay alive as long as you're useful.
yeah. So you're gonna.
But Slag not useful. Slag terrible.
What do we need him
you
for?
say that, but you think you're useless, but we might have some use for you.
What do we need him for?
Well, never know.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I
Would it
wouldn't
be nice
like
to
to have
send
another mouth to
someone we don't
feed.
care for in over the traps, like in the crocodile temple?
That's true.
True.
Put him
So
in the
you
bag
want to
with
use this innocent creature as trap bait?
innocent.
Pretty sure this innocent creature would kill you
He tried to kill
for
me.
your gold.
Slag, no, Slag wouldn't kill anyone.
He's just doing what it's in his nature to do, survive.
I don't think killing for gold is a survival instinct.
Maybe not to
Certainly not.
Alright. So I say we just keep him on a short leash.
you. Are we not killing for gold?
No, we're killing
No.
to save people.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
We're killing to find the soulmonger.
I mean, Marcus might be killing for gold. But
Yeah. I'm-
Yeah,
What me never?
Marcus might be sneaking off in the middle of the night to murder innocent creatures.
bunnies.
For all we know.
but keep the manacles on this one.
No, yeah, I was gonna say just keep the manacles and just
Hmm.
make a short leash.
Yeah.
You know, are we seriously taking like I don't agree with Gavin since he's like some sort of like meat hating tree hugger, but still, like, really want another mouth to feed
I mean,
and
it's
stuff.
fine. Slag, do you
Well,
need to eat much?
Do you even eat?
He sort of ponders what he thinks is the right answer to this question.
I think you'll be
I'm
fine.
not sure either.
Fine.
We'll probably just
Well-
need a good berry every third day or something.
Yeah.
It's only little.
Well, I'm not gonna change his litter
Says that.
box or something.
I mean-
I'm gonna-
I don't think he's a cat.
well, tell that when you're not keeping it on a leash.
What's cats on leashes? That's weird.
It's a thing.
Yeah, but I've seen. Yeah, that's a
But
thing.
it's-
I've
It's
seen
more
that.
like a dog.
There you go. He's more like a dog.
Slag,
So-
not a dog.
I think Gavin might take
Slag a
that.
Batiri.
Okay, you're a Batiri dog.
No, Slag a proud Batiri warrior.
Okay. Then you'll be of great use for us if we need an extra hand.
That's
Okay.
Slag have two hands.
It's a
I think
saying.
we could even need 2 more. Fantastic. Even more useful.
Do you want to have 2 hands or do you just want one?
Slag likes his hands.
With that, I say we should move forward. Move on.
Yeah, we get him out of the cage.
Where are we going?
No, we're just traveling
We're-
around.
I thought we were
doing-
going to Camp Vengeance. After going to Camp Righteous or whatever. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, vengeance it is.
If
Yeah.
it's all possible, I would urge you to reconsider.
Oh.
I want to
Like
sell and buy
Going to
some
Camp
stuff.
Vengeance or taking
The
Slag?
knight's camp is ridden with plague and fever,
Oh yeah.
and honestly, I would not doubt that they'll make some demands of you if you go there.
Okay, then Zaka, where would you want to go?
Hey, wait,
I mean,
wasn't there that...
I am simply your guide.
I know,
We'll
but
go
where
wherever
would
you
where would
want.
you recommend us go?
wait,
as I have told you, if it is knowledge you seek, then consulting with Saja Nabaza would be your best bet.
I know we are
Yeah, that
looking
was-
looking for like a shrine with obelisks, correct?
Yeah, and we're like going to her to try to find where that is. And also,
That's right.
while we were like planning that journey a couple of days ago with Azaka, there was that place called Mambala. What was that place?
Isn't that where the seer is?
The town of Mabala. No.
No, this was west-
no, Saja
uh,
Nabaza resides in Orolonga.
It sounds so similar.
Yeah,
I'm
like
bad with names, Azaka.
Shouldn't we
I'm sorry.
just follow the Mistcliff Mountains westward?
If you guys want, you can pull out your map. and
Yeah, I'm
I'll,
looking at it. Why don't we
Well,
go-
no, I was gonna say I'll pull out the big.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
That's not a terrible
Oh,
idea.
that would be nice.
Why don't we just head to the Peaks of Flame
What is this other place now?
all the way down?
Oh God.
Yeah, that Mabala place. I was kind of thinking
We'll get there
that.
2 months from now.
Didn't you say, Ozaka, that there was like ghosts or something there?
I
Well.
said the village is abandoned. It is a ghost town.
Yeah,
I
we don't want
ghost
to go to
town.
Umbala.
Wait, why are we in Yell Yark?
Is that the
That's-
name of
That's
Yell
the
Yark,
name,
that's
the
the
name
goblin
of the
village.
goblin.
Oh, okay.
I guess we
Yeah,
got
that
that
name
from
is-
Slag.
You actually got it from one of the previous goblins
Did you really?
that
Oh,
you
yeah, the
were
one
that you
we
were
s-
ambushed by, the one that died when you threw him
Oh,
into the
that's
pit.
right.
Oh
The
yeah.
one we
Dang, I
sparked.
forgot that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I killed him.
Okay, you didn't know.
True.
I mean, my snakes could have told me he was dead since you were keeping guard over the corpse. but-
Those useless goddamn snakes.
Yeah.
There's only one left.
Okay, so
So-
let's try to find the Saralanga place since nobody wants to go to the ghost town.
I'd rather
if
avoid.
you wish to go
plague-ridden-
to
I thought we were
Mbala,
going
I
somewhere
can-
over
I-
here.
Yes, that is correct. If you wish to go to Mbala, it will be a short journey after we reach Olonga.
Not true.
Oh, that's.
We could take it on the way back.
Yeah, that's
I-
true.
What's in the Mother of Mists? What's that over here? Zaka, you know?
The islands?
The island.
Remote islands off the coast. I've never been there myself. I mostly stick to the mainland. You'd need a ship to get out there.
Probably swim it.
It's
Highly doubtful.
100 miles.
Let's say no.
There's nothing
Uh.
dangerous in the ocean, is there? Zaka, waters.
Have you ever heard of dragon turtles?
I've heard of dragons,
I've also
turtles,
heard of turtles.
but never dragon turtles.
Let's not get too sidetracked.
They are fearsome creatures.
Yeah, we've been wasting enough time, in my opinion. Let's just get head to Arlanga.
Let's go to Arlanga. Yeah, let's see that.
Just,
Oh, yeah,
just for the moment. That's a dragon turtle.
Oh,
God, that's a
Damn.
big
So
one.
Zaka describes that to us.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
That rudder's about to be.
So,
screwed
was
up.
it when not swimming?
Let's not swim.
Fine.
I like how they just put the shark in for scale. That kind of makes me happy.
Yeah.
I kind of turned to Slag, or what was it? What was his name?
It was
That's like
Slag, and say like, well, we're going to this place called Arlanga to see like some sort of like jungle seer of things. It'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
That's
It'll be fine.
reassuring.
What you need slag for?
Well, I never wanted you to come along. It was these assholes.
I just turned to Slag. You are now our pet. Understood?
What?
Understood.
Slag not a pet.
Well, you are now.
That's
Slag
kind of
proud
degrading.
Bathiri warrior.
Yeah, you're a Tiri warrior pet.
Like seriously, dude, that's kind of degrading.
Captain.
we could at least wrap it up a little bit nicer.
I know, I could have.
But he didn't.
Let's just call him
We
a
all know that
template.
that's what he is, but well, at
Maybe
least it's
call-
better than what he really is.
He'd be a mascot.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
I'm
yeah.
not-
I'm
You
asking.
know what? You're our mascot.
Mascot.
That's a little.
Now that's a wording that works.
So you the goblin tribe.
No,
Yeah.
with a Raptor Raiders.
Yeah, I suppose. By that logic.
Oh yeah, aren't we like the Raptor
Where-
Raiders?
Where are your masks?
I mean, I'm still wearing mine.
Why?
Eh,
That's wrong mask. That one has spider on it.
Oh,
I
does
like
it?
spiders. I don't.
So was Buddy
I
Guy
don't
from
like
a
spiders.
different tribe then? Hmm.
So is there a spider tribe? I'm guessing.
Probably.
So
okay.
I turn to the group and it's like, I think we ambushed the wrong tribe.
Oh fuck.
Ah,
Oops.
boy. Well, we got vengeance on something at least.
Vengeance on
Did-
nothing.
Whoopsie
Did we,
daisy.
though? I don't think we really did. We just murdered an innocent tribe.
Happened to Nicolas Cage, by the way, too.
Are you saying this out loud?
Disappear.
I was saying to the group, but I mean, yes.
Yeah, group.
So you're telling me that I was right. This is an innocent creature.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
you kill some, you lose some.
It
Yeah,
does look that way.
Well, this
I
this
mean,
sort of stuff.
we're not harming Flag. Having long.
Have you
I think I'm
ever
sta-
wore
starting to
manacles
kinda
and walked
take
through the forest?
Gavin's side on this.
I mean, it's for our protection.
But have you ever worn manacles and walked through a jungle? I
I mean, he
imagine
carries
it
them
hurts.
around.
I mean, he
All
still
right,
has his
Gavin.
feet.
Do you want
So-
us to free him and let him off all alone in this giant jungle full of
Well, if he
dangers?
chooses to leave, that's his choice. Or he
Yeah.
could stay and have some protection. Either way,
Yeah.
nature will have its way.
And
All
I
right,
just
I'm with Gavin here.
Yeah, me too.
Give the
Yeah.
goblin the choice.
Slag,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Okay, Slag, we've kind of fought this over, and you know what's your choice? You can either go to the jungle and probably die, or join up with some goblins or whatever, like fellow Batiri, or you could come with us and, I don't know, do stuff.
And I awaken mind him, and I was like, "You will be better with us because we can protect you."
Make me a persuasion check.
Gotcha.
Way to get around me.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. He can sense your malicious intent.
Okay, I mean, I tried.
Yeah, so have you actually taken the stuff off, or are you
I
just
mean-
telling him this right now?
We're just,
we're
telling,
just telling him.
I haven't taken
Okay.
anything off of him
It's supposed to
Oh,
be
okay.
because I have the key. Yo,
Yeah.
cuffs.
Well, yeah, yes, you do.
So, are we letting him go then, or?
Yeah,
If
let
that's
him
what
go.
he
What
wants.
what did you decide?
Well, yeah, Slag. What do you want?
Slag? What is the choice again?
Hold on.
Ba-
Be right back, guys. Sorry.
No, it's
You can either come with us and we'll protect you, but then you'll be with us, or we can free you and you'll be all alone in this big giant jungle.
Well, where are you taking Slag?
To the name of the place we're going to.
Arlanga.
Orolanga. We're just,
Yeah.
traveling around, doing
back.
stuff.
Hello.
We're kind of like
Is-
wanderers
Are there
and whatnot.
shinies?
There are shiny.
Very many
Oh,
shinies.
lots of shinies. Lots of shinies. Like, more shinies than you can imagine. Like, I put one of the gemstones I have and said, like, something like this.
Is it the Queen's gemstone? Don't draw
No,
the
it's
Queen.
it's a gemstone I found on the ground or something.
So what you're saying is, if Slag come with you, Slag gets some shinies.
You could possibly even be the wealthiest
Material.
ant
Batiri.
known to the jungle if you stay with us.
If Slag bring back shinies for the tribe,
You can
he'll
be king.
be real
Could be king.
hero.
Seems
might
to be an
exactly.
opening too. We
See-
kind of made that opening for you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
See, this guy has business sense. I'm starting to
Flag
like him.
accept your offer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good job, Slag.
So if we untie you and take the cuffs, the manacles off, you won't run away.
Yeah.
Can I
Deception?
insight?
Yeah,
Can I
Yeah.
insight that?
Sure.
Can I-
He seems a bit unsure. It's almost as if he hasn't even made up his mind.
Then I say, why don't you make up your mind before we let you go?
Slag has made up his mind.
Have you?
He's ready to go. Yes.
I think
Okay.
it's best if we keep those on for one day. Then we
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, like, what's he gonna try to like stab us while we're sleeping?
Well, you're not
Maybe.
giving you're not giving him
is that
much
what
of
you
a
would do,
choice.
Marcus? You're the master of killing people, right?
You're not giving him
How
much
would you
of a
do it?
choice.
Nah. Well, I would, of course, I would do it because I'm a professional and kind of bigger, but still. For
How
now,
about
he
this?
has.
We keep it on him until the trust is earned. Because keep in mind, he did try to kill us the night before.
You tried to kill Slag.
Well,
Yeah. See.
So-
See.
well,
See.
now we can all start brand new.
So his choice
where
is
you- where you
tried
are,
to kill
Manacle?
us.
so his choice is join us willingly or join us unwillingly.
No, he had
My
the choice
choice.
of leaving.
Or he has the choice of leaving, indeed.
Yeah, but you're not giving him the choice to leave. You're not taking the cuffs off of him.
Well, he has to come up with a decision first, I think.
Slag gonna go with you to get the shinies.
Fine, okay, I take off.
Yeah,
Well,
let's-
first,
Yeah.
let's keep a
first
room
you have
for
to get
something.
first you have to open the cage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's still in the cage.
Marcus, do you
Marcus,
mind?
that's all
Yeah.
you. You can open
I
that.
opened that up.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a lockpicking check.
What do you mean? I like already solved it
But
and
we
like.
locked
But
it.
we locked it again.
You relocked it.
Fine.
We don't have the key.
Where's
We
my
solved
goddamn
it.
thieves' tools?
And we don't have the originals. I can't make a duplicate.
Yeah, no, it's really rusty and not.
Ah,
Can we
If we
just
had some
break?
acid, we could melt the lock.
Can we just break it down?
You could try and break it down.
Somebody
Oh,
might hit
wait,
it-
I
somebody
have
might
a-
hit it with something.
I have a crowbar or something. We can use this.
You do?
Yeah, I have a crowbar.
Wow.
Yeah, let's use that.
Okay, I
Okay.
hand over my crowbar.
Where the heck have you been keeping that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the bag of
I-
holding.
I guess.
All right.
It's-
So what
yeah,
do you do?
we just break open the cage or the
Okay.
lock, whichever's easier.
All right. Either one, it's going to be a strength check with advantage.
I'll do that. I think I'm the strongest one.
Go ahead.
22.
Yep, that's enough to. Sorry, that's enough to go ahead and completely break off the lock so you can get inside.
Right. Then we get him out and
All right.
Yeah, and I uncuff him.
He looks around for a few moments pensively, but stays where he's at.
we give him some room so if he wants to run off, he can do it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, move along, people, move along.
Hmm.
He's not armed at the
He
moment. is he?
actually
Presumably
no,
not.
he doesn't have.
Yeah,
any
we
weapons.
took his whatever weapons he had.
He runs over to where the queen's laying on the shore. Starts rummaging through her pockets.
I already did that. You'll not find anything.
Aww.
Don't worry, you'll get shinies if you stick with us.
Hmm.
You know what? I'll throw him a gold coin.
He dives forward to catch it.
Yeah, and say,
Ah,
this is what you can expect.
Hey,
Be a good
Zuck,
boy
am I
and
paying him on with it?
stay on our good side.
Slag not a boy, Slag a Batiri.
Stay a good Batiri then.
Slag the best there is.
That's what I expect then.
That's good to hear.
you know
It's
what?
excellent to hear.
I kind of go over to one of the. Did we like throw away the weapons and whatnot?
There's still a bunch of them lying around, scattered.
We just dumped
know-
the bodies in the river.
Okay, I kind of pick up one of the Batiri weapons and say, like, you know what? For now, like, you still don't get to hold the weapon because, trust hasn't fully settled in. But if trouble comes, we'll throw this over to you. I'll throw this over to you. So
What
you
are
can
the
defend yourself.
goblins' weapons made from? Or
Hey,
just-
well, first of all, are you picking up a sword or a bow?
Yeah, sword.
Okay.
Sword.
I pick up a bow. So,
That could actually be more. We could use more range support. That isn't, dependent on like cosmic forces of the universe and whatnot. And I instead pick up a bow and some arrows.
okay. Why don't you just make him hold the bow though? Do my
Not true. Arrow.
Yeah, you can have the bow. We can just give him arrows then.
Okay, I
Makes
give him the
sense.
bow and not the arrows.
This isn't Slag's bow, but Slag can use it.
Where's your bow?
I
Didn't
don't
we-
know.
Didn't we take it? Didn't we take it like when
Last
we
thing
got-
Slag remember, he had bow, but then clunk, lights go out.
Alright, I go back to where you guys clunked and look for his bow.
Make me an investigation check.
You know, side
Nope.
note.
You do not find his.
You're
No, you
not fine.
step on his bow and break it.
On the way over, you forgot what a bow was.
You know, just a side note, we've been spending like 2 hours trying to like get this goblin to join us. Let's put that out there. Okay, but you know what? Let me try. I'm pretty good at finding stuff.
So,
Let's
he has a bow and he's fine with it.
hope.
Nope,
Alright.
you do not find it either. In fact, it's
Guys, I think his bow is
you
fine.
wonder if this bow even existed.
Do you have a bow?
You know, I'm sure probably a like forest critter took it or something.
Yeah, the ants took it.
The rabbit took it.
Okay,
Okay.
onward then.
Travel.
Let's try.
All right.
Yes.
So you
how many
guys.
arrows did I pick up? Like maybe. How many can I find?
See.
Let me just stuff them all down in the
4.
back of holding. Unless you want to carry them.
No, you carry it. The bag is more like utilitarian.
Right, I'll put down some arrows.
All right. 4 materia arrows. And Azaka gets back up, seeing that you guys have finished, and leads you onwards.
Sweet, with a new companion on our side who will most likely betray us in the end. But still, onwards.
All right. You guys travel the next day. Nothing really happens on this day. It's just more jungle trekking. Yet another day passes, moving through uncharted territory. Again, mostly quiet.
Oh dear. Seem oddly quiet to anyone
A
else.
third day
Yeah.
passes. On the third day,
No.
you come across a strange sight.
Is it more like ice? Is it more ice?
A
Yeah,
strange
we gotta
sight,
figure
you
out what that
I
was
say?
hope not.
Strange considering all we've seen? Or
I
strange...
feel like much is strange.
It's funny you ask, because as you walk forward, you feel your skin start to crawl as a chill passes through.
Knew it.
This again.
God damn it, I knew it.
As you walk forward, you see trees, plants, and on the entire ground is covered with glittering ice and frost as you move forward. And the temperature drops to biting cold.
This
Have you ever
is
seen
not
anything like this
natural.
before, Slag?
Slag, never seen anything this cold. What is this white stuff?
That's a good question.
Good question. I'd like to know that myself. Ugh.
I
I
say
hate the
we
cold.
just walk past it.
As you go to walk past it, you realize that no matter what way if you try and go right or left, this ice sort of stretches out into your path regardless of how you try to move through it. It seems to have a very wide range.
Question: do we like hear anything? Like something out of the ordinary?
It's actually very strangely silent. The calls of birds and the skittering of insects is silent, almost as if frozen in time.
Well, I mean, seeing as we can't go round, I guess the only way is through, right?
Yeah, that's what we did last time as well.
Yep, it worked out last time.
Yeah,
so
this
Yeah.
this this time is much colder than last time. However, you
Oh.
can attempt to go through. It's like I said, it's very slick, icy, and cold.
What was it we found last time we went through it?
Nothing, I don't think.
We didn't find out. Can I try once again to find footprints since I found last time? I found footprints last time.
Yeah, you can make me a perception check.
Sure. 21. Sweet.
You are very certain that there are no footprints in this area.
Oh.
Weird. I
Hmm.
kind of like last time we found this like ice thing. There were some like humanoid and really big footsteps around. This is really fucking weird.
Perhaps that was just a coincidence last time then.
Yeah, true.
was
Probably some other
closer to
idiot just
the
passing through.
Firefinger.
I could do an Arcana check. See if there's any
Sure.
coming at a certain point. Nope.
It is so cold right now that you can barely feel your fingers. Plus, try and get any sort of sense on magical stuff.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Just
can-
sort of get an idea. Like, it is so cold in this one spot. It's about maybe around like -30 degrees.
Holy
See, we're gonna
shit.
talk degrees.
Fahrenheit or
Fuck, repeat
Celsius?
it every time.
Both.
Both.
Oh, clever.
I would say.
Clever. That's why they're the same.
Oh, it's -30 Kelvin.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
No, that is impossible.
Yeah.
Not Kelvin.
So wait, is it -30 Celsius or Fahrenheit?
It's
Both.
the same thing. They're the same thing. That's
Oh.
that's where the two meet up.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
They cross over there, and they're the same.
Yeah, that's too cold. Like I
It
don't-
is.
That's pretty.
It is very cold.
Like we would have already froze, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
you can
no.
see the funny part is as you're moving through it, it is there's no wind moving through this area, so you're not getting any sort of chill other than your feet are already frozen as you're moving over this through your boots and across your exposed skin. However, as you look forward, you can actually see as you move about maybe 30 feet in, the sphere actually ends a bit up, maybe a few more 100 feet.
It looks like it ends over there, guys. I say
Uh,
let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it, man. I want to get out of
Onwards.
this cold.
All right, you all attempt to quickly dash through this cold area. As you get through, it's almost instantaneously that you hear the sounds of the jungle life whir back into motion, and your body is literally steam coming out as the frost and snow that had formed on your exposed bodies and chattering teeth melts off of you as the jungle returns to normal, seemingly instantly.
Well, that's just strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't. Like, what could be causing this shit?
Something
I don't
very
know, and I don't
unnatural.
want to know.
Could be related to the death curse, I suppose.
Mm.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
I hope we never encounter whatever's causing this thing.
But then we never. Oh, whatever.
It's outside the night. It's outside the cycles of nature.
Certainly right on that.
Uh,
Hmm.
Okay, let's just keep moving.
Carrying on.
All right. You guys make camp for the night before carrying on. You start out the next day as I try to freaking select the right thing to rip. I'm so annoying. I'm just going to move that real quick.
Oh,
Won't let me grab. There we go. All right. You guys move another day's travel through the forest. Takes you a bit to recover from that seemingly random cold weather that had you frozen there for a bit, but you thaw out after a bit. The next day is seemingly you don't run across anything. I don't know what word I was going for there.
Uneventful.
You make camp for the night. Uneventful, that was the word. You make camp for the night and then start the next day. All right. You move into the next hex as you start the next day, traveling yet again many more miles. This time, however, around midday-ish, perhaps a little bit more towards early morning, you hear a strange sound coming from the forest in front of you through a enclosing of trees.
Can I discern what the sound is?
Sure, perception check. It's kind of hard to make out. It's very low, almost like a droning sound.
We've heard before, right?
Does it sound like insects buzzing?
You can make a perception check if you're
Oh.
trying to listen in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
Oh,
God.
it
Wow.
is
My zero is
really hard to tell what this is. Apparently,
I'm just not paying
you guys all have ice in your ears. Gavin, you can sort of think you can sort of tell that it doesn't match what you heard earlier when you ran across the insects. It doesn't quite match that, but it is something low and just out of reach. You could probably get a better idea if you got a bit closer, perhaps through that clearing of trees that's choking out whatever's ahead.
I ask Slag, does he know, hear anything or notice?
Let's see.
Can I tell if it's animal, and if it is it mammal or?
You can't really tell if it's an animal. At this point, the sound is kind of low and off your range. This length. But as for Slag, gotta find where left that.
You know, I've kind
Here
of.
we are.
Whatever.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, forget. I was just having a stupid idea. Whatever.
With a natural one. Slag don't hear anything.
Oh,
What you talking about?
You know what? I'd just say we go investigate it,
Yeah, I'll head towards the noise.
All right.
and I'll follow
Yeah.
behind.
As you brush aside the vines and tree branches into a small clearing, you see a strange sight. Much like many of the other sights I say, because I guess I use that to describe all of them. But you see
It's
a sight that is strange, but also somewhat familiar, as you see several gray black bodies staggering around in the clearing, moaning under their breath.
Oh.
Great,
Moonbeam.
more
I'm
of these
dead.
things.
Moonbeam.
It's Moonbeam, shut out of the gate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna moonbeam. Can I do that and
Alright.
put us into whatever?
You can.
Without saying anything, just
Give Slag some arrows. Give Slag
Do
the
we
arrows.
trust him enough for that?
I will say I'm gonna move you all.
Oh god, there's quite
Well,
a
it's
few, isn't
your
there?
choice, really. It's your choice, really.
You all are peeking out of the trees. And this is what you see here. Gavin summons his moonbeam, which is gonna put us into initiative as soon as I can grab Slag a token.
Just use the regular, or
Damn.
you know what? I put a
I-
picture on Discord.
Oh no, I'm just gonna use the.
Oh baby.
Wow.
All right.
Oh crap. Okay, another turner was there. Haha.
Okay, now before I roll,
Oh, these
Man.
rolls. Alright.
before,
Come on,
before I
Marcus.
roll. Okay.
One.
How are you?
Oh.
Oh my god.
We were ready. Dang man. Alright, well, someone else roll 20, come on.
We didn't hear them, but we see them.
Yeah, we saw them
Yeah.
and went, okay, we got
I'm trying to
this.
find my character sheet. There we go.
Oh dang it, Slag.
Or my
How much
character.
are
I
you
mean.
betting that
That's pretty
Marcus,
good.
Marcus will roll again, like pretty
Like
shit.
a 5?
Yeah,
I'm
like
ready.
a side. Okay,
Why did you
here
so roll
goes.
Why are y'all rolling again?
It's
I
not
guess
that
No, I
bad.
wasn't on initiative. I wasn't on the sheet.
Ah.
Oh,
Well, Marcus, at least.
All right.
well,
my
that's
bad.
decent.
Yeah, she had.
I don't think I had your token selected.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Gotta hate that.
Yeah, I didn't have my token.
It's always hard to remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just roll again and change it.
True. Yeah, you know,
Alright.
try my luck again. Ah, that's better.
You just line everyone up. All right. Now I just gotta roll for these things.
Please let them roll. Oh, please, please, please. I want to
Hey.
try my assassinate ability.
You rolled a 10,
Yes.
dude. Don't jump ahead of me.
Yeah, change
Now
the
I
20
roll
to 10.
Yeah, you gotta change it to what you had. 10.
God damn it.
Oh,
I-
yeah, you had a 10.
Hmm.
You gotta
Yeah.
jump ahead of me. I finally rolled ahead of somebody.
I begrudgingly accept my fate.
All right. So you guys leap out, getting the jump on these things. Gavin, I think you mentioned your moonbeam goes ahead and
Yeah,
sprays out. Where are you summoning at?
I'll just summon it on the closest one, which I guess is that one. I can't see
Okay.
the whole map, so.
You can't?
Well, I mean, I'd have to zoom all the way out.
Okay. But yeah, no, you summon your moonbeam right here. Bam. And this thing is going to go ahead and make a constitution save. It passes,
Wow.
but it does take a bit of damage as well. Let me go find where that was.
Did he ever roll it?
11, yeah, okay.
Where is it? Oh, there.
It's up in there.
Just before the initiative.
All right. Delvis, it is your turn as you leap out of the tree clearing, seeing
Ah.
these zombies all roaming about, moaning.
Okay, more of these. Okay. I'll move up, and I'll magic missile the one that just got moonbeamed.
All right.
11.
All right, your missiles slam into the zombie. It doesn't fall to the ground yet. It takes the impact, but you see dried blood and rot spray off it as you do so.
Nice. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Brennan.
I'd like a spiritual weapon token.
Okay. Can do.
Yeah, next to the moonbeam one. To the left of it.
Okay.
And let's see if I hit.
That
Does
does
11
hit.
Whoa. For 8 damage.
All right.
And then
Your
I'll-
spiritual hammer of Gond crashes down on this thing, splattering it against the floor.
Oh, it was enough to kill it. Then I'll throw a second frame at the one to the left. One over here.
All right.
Then I'll move up a little
It
bit.
does pass.
And that's my turn.
And all right. Usu.
All right, I'm going to move to there, and then just Eldritch Blast this guy.
All right, that's gonna hit.
6.
All right. Your Eldritch Blast slams into him.
And that's my turn.
All right. Gavin.
Yeah, let's see. I will change. Just gotta decide which one I want to change to. Yeah. I'll change into the wolf.
All right. Gavin shifts form into a dire wolf and grows in size.
I will run up. I think. How many feet was that? Yeah, okay, I'll run up to there, then up to here, because he gets 50 feet. Which is like right here. And it's still not in range to hit, so.
All right.
That's
Did you want to do anything with your action?
That, oh yeah. I can't move my moonbeam because that's a bonus action, so. I
Oh.
will.
Dash.
You could dash. You could take the dodge action.
Ready action to attack.
Yeah, I'll take a dodge action. That's what I do.
All right. That brings us to these shambling zombies. Finally noticing your presence, they start to move towards you. This one getting right here. We'll swing at Gavin. This one's gonna move here as well. Try and attack the big wolf. This one's gonna dash forwards into your reach.
Wait, how big is a dire wolf again?
Large.
Large.
So 4 squares.
Oh, 4 squares. You have, like, I think 9 squares.
It's just off center.
I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
offset.
Yeah. Well, it's not set to snap to grid or whatever.
Yeah,
there we
that's my fault.
yeah. I don't remember them being that huge.
Dire wolves?
Like 9 squares huge?
No, not 9 squares.
Yeah, that's what I was confused with.
4
It looked
squares.
real- Yeah,
4
yeah,
squares.
yeah.
It's still quite big.
Yeah, they're huge.
All these are just using their action to dash.
Ugh.
They basically take up I think it's a 10-foot radius.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10,
All right.
a 10-foot diameter.
Yeah, 10-foot diameter. Yeah, that's it. What he said.
And then two of them are gonna go ahead and make attacks against the dire wolf.
Rawr. Dodge action.
A miss, and I believe that's a miss as well.
Yep.
So you are too fast for these slow-moving zombies.
Roar.
Marcus.
Roar even.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, once again, pull out my short sword, my hand crossbow loaded, and do the whole mat with the stick. And I stab it right through its chest of a short sword. Me. So.
That does
that
hit.
Ah, sweet. 8.
All right.
And then I probably don't get sneak attack since that was this 10 feet away.
You do not know.
Yeah. Okay, hand crossbow. That's gonna hit.
Oof.
That's gonna hit.
6.
All right. It is still up,
Yeah.
but it is more damage than it already was. Being a zombie.
All right, well said.
All right.
That's all.
It is Azaka's turn. Azaka is going to go ahead and run forward. She's going to pull out her sword and she's going to start carving herself up some zombie. That's a hit and a hit. 6 and 5. Right, she does a decent bit of damage to this zombie, however, it is still up. That brings us to Slag. How many arrows did you guys give him?
4.
4. All right.
Generous.
He is going to 2, 3, 4, 6. He is going to, I guess, notch an arrow.
Come on, hero goblin.
Actually, how much does he get? He gets 30 feet. That's what it was. He's going to attempt to hide as his bonus action.
Like,
I don't know. He's going to shoot then hide. He'll go ahead and take a shot at the one. Oh, but he does miss. And now he's going to try and hide. All right, he's decently hidden.
Yeah. From the
All right.
zombies. But not from Brennan.
All right. So, as we get back to Delvist's turn, something comes crashing through the trees at the northern side of the clearing.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Coming out running at full speed are two non-zombie creatures. It seems like a human man and some kind of green humanoid creature comes sprinting out, running past, almost paying you guys no heed. They're supposed to be over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're dashing. 2, 3, 4. And as he sees you guys fighting, and as he gets close, he starts waving rapidly with his hands in sort of like a pushing motion. Forget the zombies! Forget the zombies! Run! Run!
You heard the stranger. Run!
All right. And I guess that brings us to Delvist.
I'm not in a very good position to run.
Okay, well, seeing as it looks like we're gonna have to leave quickly, and Gavin's kind of screwed, I'm gonna move to there, and then I'll try to help Gavin. I'll magic missile the one that's straight in front of me.
Okay. All
12.
right. Your missiles connect with the zombie's body, not felling it, but doing a decent amount.
All right, then I'll quicken cast Firebolt. See if I can finish it.
Okay. It
Damn.
does hit.
Does it? Oh god, these guys suck.
Oh, yeah, this guy's.
And does a grand total of
Oh.
damage.
Well, I tried.
All right, Brennan.
I'll move the spiritual weapon to the one I'm fighting
Okay.
and try and hit it.
Yep. That's going to hit.
That hits. Well,
That is exactly what you needed to send it crashing to the ground.
right, and then I'll look at the ones that have come running and ask them what's coming.
Still in the midst of sprinting past. There's no time. There's no time. Just run.
Can I make a perception check to listen for what's coming or see what's coming?
You can search, but searching does take your action.
I'll still do it.
Okay.
I want to know if we're gonna flee or not.
Holy. Yeah. You
That's a
as you survey the battlefield, you see you see Slag trying to hide in the corner behind a rock. He's not doing very good. And you can see a very large dark silhouette coming from behind the trees, and no one else can hear it yet, but you hear faint sounds, thudding sounds that are as you listen for as the 6 seconds goes on, they increase in volume. You hear the thud, 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 thud.
Do you have any idea what kind of creature this is?
You don't, but it sounds like they're footsteps, and they sound very large.
Alright, yeah, I trust these guys, and I start running 30 feet in that direction. I say, Slag, we're running. Put down the bow.
Huh? You see Slag. All right, Usu.
Okay. I'm going to. Get crap. I'm gonna just run, I guess. At this point.
And you're gonna like help Gavin, like maybe like lose off some of the heat.
Oh,
Just
could
run.
investigate.
He can't say it, but it's what he would say.
well, yeah, no. There's no way, nothing I can do, honestly. So I'm just
Okay, sure.
gonna run by Brennan, and then, I wouldn't notice Slack being this close, would I?
What's your passive perception?
10.
No, you would not notice him.
Damn. Okay, at that point, I'm going to. Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, if you want to use your action to search, you can.
Yeah, that's fine. 6.
Slag, all of a sudden, you see
that's
his.
persuasion. Oops.
Oh, that's, yeah. Whoops.
Sorry.
Very
That's
close.
Oh.
Oh, no, yeah,
No,
you
I do
don't.
not.
You,
I don't see
you have
it.
no idea.
I see it. All right.
Running and looking is harder than you thought.
Well, I clicked the wrong. That's what happened.
Only
Okay.
thing you see is Brennan right next to you.
Yeah. It's like Brennan. Where's Slag?
Behind that rock. Come on, we're running.
Where
Okay.
did Brennan go? No.
And at that point, I say, grapple him. Just grab him and go. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on Slag and make a dexterity, whatchamacallit, disadvantage.
Okay.
So
He is hexed.
yeah, grapple him and then say that.
Uh, yeah, if he doesn't run by himself.
Actually, has to be a creature you can see. And since you can't see him behind the
True.
rock and your perception check failed, you can't actually see him to hex him.
Okay, so then I don't hit him. So
You
at
know
that
he's
point-
behind the rock because Brendan
know-
told you,
yeah.
you just can't see him.
Okay, then never mind. I just continue to say grapple him, and that's it. It's my turn.
All right. Before we get to Gavin, the pounding boom, 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 picks up and increases in volume to the point where you can all hear it, and after a few more seconds, it's loud enough to be terrifyingly close. Breaking through the trees is an enormous creature,
Oh god.
Oh,
a gigantic dinosaur with flesh running off, with flesh practically falling off its gigantic maw.
Oh god.
This is what's known as a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Dun-dun-dun.
Didn't we saw these things in
Oh,
like
I saw it.
Port Nyanzaru?
You
I
saw,
don't think
you
we saw
saw,
anyone
you saw,
this
you
big.
saw Marcus as you observed the races. You saw a smaller T-Rex. T-Rexes. The closest thing you saw was a young, but they were it was not nearly the size.
Marcus is terrified, but also like is conflicted.
All right.
Same, I couldn't
as-
turn into a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You want to
Help!
just live the
Like-
rest of your life with it.
Like I said, though, there is something strange about this creature. Its flesh is gray and mottled.
Oh
its
no.
eyes blank, and its flesh is rotting off.
Oh,
Let's
Zombie
go, I'm on that
T-Rex.
one.
I thought I'd never see the day.
can we not fight a zombie T-Rex?
Yes,
You
please.
suddenly realize why the other two were running.
You can
Gavin, this thing's movement ends just as it reaches here, and it is now your turn.
you can dash and bonus action at the same time, right?
Yeah, you can use your action to dash and then use your bonus action.
Well, I'm going to bonus action hit this one with my with the moonbeam,
Okay.
and I'm gonna dash. Let's see. I will dash off the screen actually. It's 100
All right,
feet.
you dash off the screen using your wolf speed.
Later.
These two get attacks of opportunity on your wolf form.
If anyone can
first
grab on and
fir-
go.
First, go ahead and roll the moonbeam damage for the one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it passes or not. We'll see.
I think it does.
It does pass and takes a minuscule amount of damage.
Nah.
These two are going to go ahead. Actually, these three, since he's still up, are all going to make slamming attacks against you. So you take 3 from the one, 8
Whoa.
from the other, and does
Yeah.
that beat your will? Okay, so you take
That's a lot of damage.
you take a lot of
15
damage. You
damage.
take all 3
All three.
hits.
Math. Math is hard.
16 damage.
15.
No,
16,
16.
16. It's 8 and 8.
Yeah, it is.
Math.
Um,
Math.
yes, you take the 16.
And he's still
as these
going.
things- He is still going though. It is the zombies' turn. They seem to pay no heed to the monster crashing in front of them or behind them.
I gotta roll a con, don't I, for each one of those hits?
You do, yes.
Oh God.
Pass,
Yeah.
pass.
Ugh.
All right.
Bull path.
Lucky.
These things are just going to continue moving up.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh God. Hello.
They're all dashing, so none of them are attacking. They're just using all of their actions to shamble forward. With that, as they slowly give chase to you, it is Marcus's turn.
Marcus is pretty. How badly looked does the zombie he's trying to strike look like?
The one you were trying to strike last turn looks pretty darn damaged.
Oh fuck! Marcus's arm, one of his arms, is kind of twitching. That which maybe if nobody pays attention or pays attention, but yeah, and he looks at the dino and. You know what? I'm just gonna roll a D2 to see like if he decides to like try to finish this zombie off or just try to run.
In the middle of being run down by a zombie flipping dinosaur thing. You flip a coin.
Marcus has issues.
priorities, dude. Priorities.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, he tries to attack the the zombie in front of him, like the one he's already done with his short sword.
That
15.
hits.
Come on. 8.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I've already done like
It fails. So it falls to the ground.
Marcus's arm stops twitching, and he's going to use his cunning action to dash.
All right. So
one opportunity attack. Go ahead.
all right. So both of you have dashed off screen. I'm just gonna put you there in that little group.
Yeah, sure.
The one does get an attack of opportunity though. He'll take it. He does 7 bludgeoning damage to you as he catches you off guard as you run.
No, I don't care. That's all.
All right. It is Azaka's turn. Azaka, seeing the imminent danger, makes the better choice and dashes. As for Slag, Slag is just going to attempt to run. So
He's doing what I told him to.
Yeah, he actually gets quite a bit away as he can dash twice.
Is he following us? Is he following us or going to a different direction?
From what you can tell, he's just running straight forward as you are, but...
Okay, sweet. Okay.
Alright. Delvist, it is your turn.
Can I attempt to grab onto Gavin as he goes by?
At this point, Gavin is pretty long gone.
Okay. So I can take an action to disengage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will do that and then spend my 25 movement.
Alright. So, I believe everyone but Usu and Brennan are off screen at this point.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go ahead and say at this point, I'm going to take us off this map because the rest of this encounter is going to be played as the chase continues on.
Ooh, a chase scene. I've never been in one of these.
Exciting.
Oh wait, I have, but still not so often I get to
Oh wait, I have.
All right. So
Every
you
professional
guys
knows how to deal with the chase scene.
You guys are sprinting as fast as you can through the forest with a snapping, hungry zombie T-Rex behind you. This thing moves incredibly fast and is gaining on you with every step. As you move through the jungle, you continue to sprint forward, but this thing grows ever closer What do you do?
Heh heh. Good thing I prepared for something like this. I have a bag of I kind of go over to like Brennan and I grab something from the bag of holding.
While
Big bag.
running.
Yeah,
Yeah,
while
feel
running.
free to do that. I'll hold it open, but you can take it out.
Yeah, and I grab my ball bearings, which has 100 small balls. And I'm going to, as I'm running, going kind of lower than down, not like everyone at the same time, but just like kind of depleting it as we run. So hopefully that the dino will slip on these balls. And I'm just gonna use all of them, all my 1,000 in total.
All right. So you go ahead and spray your ball bearings across the jungle floor. As the zombie tracks forward, the zombie T-Rex that is, it goes ahead and moves to move over them. Let's see how it does.
Yeah, it has to like make, I don't know, a dexterity check or something. Or be knocked prone or something.
However, its massive stride causes it to move right over and continue advancing towards you.
Ah, fuck.
The gap is closing between you as it does something that horrifies you and chills you to the bone. It's out of its maw as it rears its head back and jerks it forward, and out of its mouth flies a fully formed human zombie, which splats across the ground before picking itself up and continuing to shamble towards you.
Oh.
Wow.
Is it keeping up with us?
The zombie, not so much. But at the same time, the T-Rex is, and it continues every few moments to basically vomit zombies towards you.
Oh.
Uh,
I think we have to deal with this, guys.
I have an idea.
I will say, Marcus and Brennan have fallen slightly behind, as they've used some of their previous actions to not dash.
Fuck. I have an idea still.
I'll try to swing.
How far is he, the T-Rex? From us?
The T-Rex is in a matter of, I'd say, maybe like 100 feet from you at this point.
Gavin's gonna give a howl and swing back around towards them, and hopefully they'll jump on.
I'll get on.
Yeah, if we're riding you, I'm jumping on.
Okay. Only, I will say, from what you know about animals, Gavin, you know that one of them could probably ride you normally. It would be easier for Delvis. Brennan, not so much. He could probably ride you, but both of them, at the same time, you'd be significantly slowed.
I think Marcus is faster than me. Anyways.
Question, Doof, can I use my cunning action and my bonus action to also dash?
Yes, you can use both.
Yeah.
I say you're faster than me.
Yeah, I'm
so
just gonna grab the one that's most vulnerable.
Okay. Considering Marcus is faster, it might probably be Brennan.
All right. That's
All
what
right,
I'll do.
so Brennan, you mount on the back of Gavin, and you two you and Marcus continue to sprint forward as the dinosaur closes in. It's getting
Can I
very...
continually throw sacred flames at it?
Yes, you can, actually.
I'll be doing that.
Some of them, the dinosaur dodges. Some of them connect straight on. It seems though this thing is so big and has such a massive pool of vitality that it's barely even scratching it.
Question: would I know if undead see things normally, stuff, or do they sense living things and stuff?
As far as you're aware, undead have normal vision, but they are drawn to living creatures.
Yeah. Then I got nothing, guys.
I'm
just gonna
from where I'm
double
gonna
dash.
Eldritch Blast it.
All right, you let out an eldritch blast. I believe that does hit. I believe so, at least. Let me make sure.
That's good damage.
It does hit. And your beam of force crashes into it, slowing it down just a little bit. But however, you are slowed as well, as you are not able to fully dash while
Yeah.
sort of blasting back. However, you
How-
are a bit ahead of the other guys. So now the four of you are a little bit behind as the others continue to run. At this point, the T-Rex is maybe 50 feet away from you,
From.
from the back guys.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna keep trying to. I'm gonna do another Eldritch Blast to chip
Uh,
at it. 21 for another 11.
All right, Usu half holds his ground, shooting black eldritch blasts at it.
I kind of yelled to Delvest and like, can you shoot fire at it? When I totally ask you to.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, okay. I take out my last flask of oil and I'll try to throw it straight into its like face where its eyes at.
Yeah, you're gonna make. I believe the range on a flask is 20-60, so it's gonna be a disadvantage shot.
So like, what do I roll?
It's gonna be just a dexterity check.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Hope that stone of luck helps a little. 12.
That does hit as you throw the flask of oil onto it. You can see that as you do this, you notice Azaka has turned as well and is firing shots with her longbow.
Yeah, did I get it in the eyes? Like the eye area? Like the face?
Yeah, you throw it somewhere onto the head.
Yeah, now shoot it. Shoot it in the face. Light it up.
Yep, firebolt.
All right, you launch a firebolt out at it. It hits, it connects, lighting the oil, and dealing a bit more damage to the T-Rex. However, it continues to run forward unfazed. It I won't say unfazed because it does roar as you do
Face is
so
on
and
fire.
waves its head. But it seems like the nature of this creature is very single-minded. As it closes in on the back of the back part of the group, all of a sudden, you feel a chill run down your spine.
Uh-oh.
Are we in the cold spot?
Who's in the back?
All of a sudden, in the back, the guys in the back are that would be Marcus, Usu, and then Brennan and Gavin.
I'm the only one who hasn't slowed up yet.
Oh, I mean, I moved pretty quick. That's what I was wondering.
You are. You're more ahead of. Actually, well, you get 100. He gets 120. So, Marcus is somehow managing to stay ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm using my cunning action.
Because of his
Isn't
insane
it only
speed.
90 for Marcus?
90.
I
Oh yeah, I
thought
never.
35.
Actually,
Yes,
you're
it
right.
is.
No, I was saying 120. But no, so that means Marcus is behind you. Gavin is
But not by
actually a
much.
little bit ahead, not by much. But at this point, the dinosaur is closing in. But as those of you in the back feel a chill run up your spine, you see ice start forming on the ground, and as the dinosaur charges forward, this ice grows rapidly from the ground into a gigantic wall of ice that cordons you off, and you all look back, or look forward, I should say, to where the man who had ran past you beforeward holds an outstretched hand, frost shimmering from it. That'll buy us some time. Let's go.
Aye, Captain whoever.
Yeah, we just keep running.
Gavin howls and follows.
All right.
Go, Gavin,
that-
go!
With that, you all keep running, sprinting as the dinosaur is now slowed, and you hear crack, crack, crash as the ice is slammed against by the body. And at that moment, you find a cave, dash inside, and hole up. And after a few moments, the crashing subsides as the T-Rex runs straight past.
Ooh.
The sounds of the jungle around you come back into your ears as the pumping of your blood and the adrenaline slowly dies down. The cave you're in is small and dark, but it was enough to conceal you from the creature.
I'll dip
I'd-
down a bit and let Brennan off.
Yeah,
I'll take my
Fair enough.
waka nut and kind of shake it to bring more light.
The waka nut glows with a soft, warm yellow light.
Assuming Azaka's with us, right?
Azaka is still with you,
Okay.
yes.
Good.
what about
And
And
Slag?
so is
Out of
Slag.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Slag.
Good
Good
job,
job.
buddy. I'll flick him another gold coin.
I'm gonna walk towards the guy that did the ice, and kind of
yeah.
turn my head and give him, like look at him with one eye, like I'm looking him over,
Well then, that was quite a close one.
So close, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question. Okay, now that we're all live, question is, who the fuck are both of you?
Yeah.
Weird
I
Dino
doubled
Man,
that.
weird like Dino Lizard Man, and you, Mister Freeze.
I bark as an agreement to his question.
I'm gonna guess his dino friend is a lizard folk.
As you
Sounds
say
reasonable.
this, you feel you get a stern look from the lizard-like guy, and you feel a strange scent pervade the room.
Huh?
Hmm.
Huh?
Hmm.
You'll have to excuse my friend. That's how he communicates.
By
Smell?
smell?
Oh, is he
Well,
mute?
yes, his
Interesting.
race is one that we don't find around here very much. They communicate through clicks and whistles and such that are beyond the range of our hearing. So to communicate, Dragonbait and I have sort of come across a little language that we use. He uses smells to tell me how he feels.
His name is what? Dragonbait?
Allow me to introduce myself. This is Dragonbait, friend of mine, companion as well, loyal to the.
Ah, hey, looks neat.
I, the man says, well, my name is Artis Simber.
It's Ida Simber? That kind of rings a bell.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is he famous?
Like, don't you
I-
guys remember?
I can
like,
assure you I'm not famous.
don't you guys told us that those like Centauran people were asking about that the like temple in like
His
Chult.
face darkens as you say this.
Oh gosh, dang! You got a good memory, Marcus.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Right, dang.
That's why. Yeah,
You're completely
they-
right.
and also they were looking for a ring of some sort.
Would this? How potent is
crap.
this? How pungent or potent is this smell for me in wolf form?
Let me see here. It's pretty potent. I'll get you the exactly what the smell is.
I could probably figure out the subtleties pretty easy.
Let's see. It smells of the smell he emits. Smells of brimstone.
Oh,
Ew.
I kind of whimper a bit and take my paw against my nose and wipe it.
It fades after a few.
So yeah, you're kind of
Now,
like.
who exactly are all of you?
Oh, I'm Marcus. Let's just go with that.
I make a series of barks and whimpers and Like I've just totally forgot that I'm a wolf right now.
And
Oh,
that's Gavin.
Ah, you named the wolf Gavin.
He's a druid.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
he turns into animals.
I'm so sorry.
With that, I'll shift back, realizing I'm a wolf.
Ah, well then. There we are. Pleasure
Sorry.
to meet you, Gavin.
Oh,
I
pleasure's
am
mine.
Brennan. Pleasure to meet you. And thanks for the warning.
Likewise. Well, of course. Figured it's not every day I run into a friendly face in the jungle. Might as well have make sure we keep that alive.
Are you saying something about my face?
Oh no, it's a lovely face.
Compliment it.
Yeah, my face with like no like hair, like no eyebrows, no like wigs, and like nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
now
I look
that you
charming.
mention it, it is a bit odd.
Yeah, kind of like let's just say I don't like my natural hair and like natural looks.
Or
So
lack thereof.
you shave all your body hair?
Yeah, helps me like put on like these wigs and like mustaches on, and I kind of pull out from the bag of holding like some like a mustache and a wig. And this
I
is
think
just an
there's a
example.
spell for that, to be honest.
There is.
Gavin
Is-
face palms.
So, I'm sorry, not to be rude, but about the rest of you then?
Sorry, I'm Delvis. It's good to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet you, Delvis.
Uzu.
And you, Uzu. Nice to meet you as well.
Don't let my appearance scare you, by the way.
Oh, why is that?
I am a pureblood. Most people don't like
Oh,
me so much.
yes, I could see why. Your kind has a history here.
Oh, so I've been told.
And she is our guide, Asaka.
I am Mizaka Stormfang.
And don't
Well,
forget
it's
Slag.
nice to meet you too, Izaka. Slag
Yeah,
is hiding behind Brennan's leg.
Oh yeah, I'll kind of suck him out a little bit and slack.
Yes! I am Slag, proud Batiri warrior.
exactly. You
Ah.
tell him. You tell him.
Don't mind him.
So you took one of the goblins.
He
Yeah,
joined
exactly.
us.
Yeah.
He joined us.
Yes, let's go with that.
That's interesting. I've had some dealings with the Batiri tribes. They've never been so cooperative.
Well, he wanted to come and get some more shinies. We offered him the chance to do so.
Wow. Well, greed is a great motive.
Yeah, so we'll find out.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Also, side note, are you the one who's been causing, spots in the jungle to be like Winter Wonderland?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
there.
whole ice magic thing.
Oh, well, yeah. Yes, that might have been my fault.
We just hope it's not something that's hostile.
Yeah, it could have been something far worse. It's probably good news it was
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's more of when the situation calls for it.
Yeah, like with that that T-Rex thingy. Nice, wall of iceness.
Well,
You really froze it in its place.
is he always like this?
Yes, you get used to it.
Yep.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
maybe not.
Wow,
At least you learn to ignore it.
while I appreciate the save, you should really put nature back to the way it was.
Oh, you're right, of course. And he sort of waves his hand. There. Any ice that's remaining out in the jungle will be melted within the hour.
Oh, that was simple.
You have my
Also,
thanks.
question, since I do have a really good memory, like, I have worked with the Centaurian previously. I worked
Oh,
with a lot
really?
of people. Yes.
He
And,
narrows his eyes at you.
Hmm.
Yeah. I wasn't like officially a part of them. They like asked me to do things. I get paid and did be all that. And I know they don't like to waste their time if it's not like something they can gain from. And I remember like they were asking like a priest in Chult about a ring. I'm just like curious and all that. What's the deal with that?
I'm not quite sure I follow.
Yeah. I don't know, like mysterious man has power over ice and whatnot. Like, and specifically the Centauri are looking for you and some sort of ring. Seems to me
I'm really not sure I follow you.
I step in and ask, any chance you know about a temple with some obelisk, black obelisk covered in snakes or vines? I don't remember the description.
That was about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like not to my point, but whatever. I guess we can like talk about it later.
You said obelisks.
Yes.
And snakes,
Hmm.
lots of snakes.
Well, I've definitely run across snakes.
Haven't we all?
Yes, but I'm not sure I quite catch your meaning with this. But I perhaps know someone who might.
Oh.
Well, yes. You see, I'm on my way to speak with a very knowledgeable person in the area, a seer of sorts.
That sea arc wouldn't be in Orolanga, would it?
Yes, actually.
Ah,
How
what a
coincidental.
coincidence. We're going there too. To find this place with obelisks and snakes.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah,
Perhaps we should travel together. Strength in numbers and such.
yeah, dragon numbers and all that.
I don't see the harm in it.
You seem pretty dang
Yeah.
useful.
And also, like, yeah, to answer my question, like, they got something special that the Zentarin want.
I have no
Put it
plans
simply.
on giving anything to the Zentarum.
Yeah, I'm not neither. I'm done with those guys.
I have had dealings, rather unfortunate dealings with the Centarum in the past. However, I don't think there's still anything they want from me.
There is a seer priest in town who is being harassed over you.
That's most unfortunate. When I return to the port, I'll have to see if there's anything I can do about this.
That is all I ask.
Yeah, look, buddy, I'm sure, like, I've been at this game sometime. You got something to hide, you don't want to reveal it and something. But you know what?
I think you misunderstand. I'm not attempting to hide anything. I'm merely telling you Zentarum are very, shall we put, misguided individuals.
Yeah, misguided in the whole morality stuff.
What?
Something of intrigue, not so much.
Fire damage.
Somehow I did that. I think I accidentally pressed enter on something. Sorry.
Sullivan. He's not convinced. Delvis
No,
throws a.
apparently not.
Delvis throws a.
Firebolt, I think. Yeah.
Firebolt. Yeah,
That's
no.
a decent roll too. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
I'm
But
just going
you
to
know
press
what?
push to talk.
But I get it. Like, you don't want to tell us, so whatever. I'll drop it for now.
So
You're very pushy, aren't you?
Nah, kinda.
It can be that way.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I just don't like. I just want to know when something's around, and like, I value information and knowing stuff.
Well, he told you doesn't have the information, so don't persist.
You know what? Just believe that. Believe that.
Hey Marcus, don't you technically owe this guy something because he saved your life?
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
you decide that's
Oh yeah.
No, don't worry. It was
Oh no,
merely
no,
an
we
act of
insist.
how
survival.
are we doing?
No, we insist. He
Trying
owes
to
you
make him a
something.
better person.
Yes.
well, I guess.
He
like,
sort of looks at you confusedly.
I kind of give him a wink.
Don't listen to them. It doesn't count when he's trying to save all of us.
Shouldn't you
Also-
have to pay him even?
I wanted to awaken mind dragon bait real quick, but I let him know that I'm going to do that first, so I don't scare him, and ask he has any opinion on this conversation.
This is a great conundrum. Give me the thing for awakened mind again, just so I can see how this works.
Yeah.
I maybe you don't need to share a language. Must be able to. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, you so what are you saying to him again?
I just wanted his opinion on it, but I wanted to let him know that I was going to talk to him in his
Okay.
head
Well,
before
you
I do
you
that.
let him know. He nods at you, and then you ask him what he thinks. The hooded man is strange.
Oh, I'm not wearing
He
my hood
seems
right
to
now.
he seems to want something.
He always wants something, to be honest with you. He's very persistent on that.
Artis is good man though.
I believe it.
He would give him things if he had them.
I believe that. So is your name really Dragonbait? Is that what he calls you?
My name is something Artis and his kind can't say. So he come up with dragon bait. And it works.
Okay. Well, if you ever need to say anything, let me know. I'll let it be heard.
I find this quite strange.
Oh, it is strange, but
This is the first I've ever spoken with one of your kind.
have any
Our
questions?
our language is different than yours.
Noticed.
Your strange holy things on your faces, they seem to hear my shouts.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, he's talking about the nose.
Okay. I thought it was. I
Yeah,
point to my nose.
he's
You mean
talking about.
these holy things, right?
You talking about the what?
He
You
said
point to
holy
the what?
things, right?
Yeah. So what do you
My
point
nose.
to?
My nose.
He nods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Artist is kind of so strange, so odd.
Yeah. Heard.
Either way, he listens. He understands. He is a good man, and I will follow him and protect him.
Okay. And well, thank you for your opinion. And like I said, if you have anything to say, let me know, and I can do it for you if you'd like.
Do you mind if I examine you?
Go ahead.
You feel
Okay.
a strange tingle. Real just pass really quickly over your body as he examines you.
Okay. Why did you need to examine me?
To tell if you're a good person or not.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I try to be a good person.
You seem... You like to play by your own rules.
It's how I was raised.
You
But
know,
seem chaotic neutral.
you don't seem bad.
I try to do the right thing, but in the ways I think is best to get the across.
Okay. With that, he turns back to the conversation the others are having.
Blah 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 blah.
And I turn to Marcus. The guy, he doesn't have anything, so drop it.
Brennan would like to take our artists aside, just the two of them.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I'll
Just get
drop
a short
it.
conversation.
What is it that I can do for you?
I noticed a little bit of
Oh,
a trick with
you
your wife.
did.
Yes.
I see.
Don't mean no
That's
offense.
unfortunate.
I'd like some
Well, I hope you can understand the situation then.
Yes.
I
Okay.
understand that he's your friend, but I have a responsibility.
Could you at least tell me about it?
And he sort of looks back at the others. Perhaps at a
Can I
later,
just
perhaps at a later time. It's might not be the best to do it right here.
Can I try to like hear in this conversation maybe a perception check?
Oh, I'd make this very just the two of us.
He's pulled him enough to the side where hearing and art hearing is all but obscured. He's
Okay,
taking you
fine.
outside the cave, and Artist keeps looking back over his shoulder.
Okay, sure. I'll drop it for now.
I'll
I
have
know,
my
but I-
back to the rest of the party so you can see what's happening.
I
It's
just
not.
like
It's not that I don't want to trust you. It's complicated.
I understand.
It's a
Just,
delicate matter, and honestly, I wouldn't want to endanger.
I'll thank you for that. Just, I don't want there to be any conflicts of interest.
Well, I hope not, but I can assure you my motives are pure. I'm just hoping the same for your friend over there. If he has ties to the Zentarum, there's a possibility we may not get along.
I don't think his ties are that
I
important
think
to
I
him.
mentioned like earlier that I didn't have any ties to anyone.
Yeah, his ties only to himself.
Well, here's hoping then.
Yeah,
He gives you a weak
But,
smile.
I will keep your secret.
I appreciate that. Brennan, was it?
Yes,
He sticks out
Brennan's
his
late
hand. He
watch.
sticks out his hand.
And I take it.
Gives you a nice firm handshake. It's been a while since I've come across anyone that I could trust out here. I hope that's not misguided.
Oh, it isn't. And likewise, you seem very trustworthy. Thank you for the warning. Was the big thing.
Well, you know, Schultz is a dangerous place.
Yeah, we have to look out for each other.
Of course. And plus, if I let you all become zombie dragon food, I'm pretty sure Dragon Bait would have chewed me out.
I give him a big healthy laugh and we shimmy back over to the party.
All right.
Hmm.
Well then, seems it's about nighttime.
Yeah, probably should sleep and stuff.
That would be best if we were planning to move on in the morning.
Also, like, how good are you playing at cards, Mr. Artist, was it?
Yes. I mean, I haven't played since I was back in Neverwinter, but
Oh, Neverwinter. I was born there.
well,
That was it. Yeah, that was something.
it's probably changed a lot since I've last been back there. But
Ooh.
I'd be willing to give it a go. Just you'd have to show me how to.
Yeah, it's
play.
a game called Go Fish.
Hmm.
Only it's a game like not is like it's a real man's game. Needed the most strategic of minds. I mean, don't be ashamed if you like lose a couple of
Oh.
times. I'm really good at the game.
Well, no worries.
He's not that good.
Well, go
Shut
ahead.
up.
Lay the
Shut up,
first hand.
Davis. Shut up, Davis.
Right. You two start playing.
Brennan will join him.
Marcus, you got this.
Come on, please. Yes.
He gets a nat one.
Oh, but Brennan wins.
Dragon Bait. What did?
No.
I'm sorry. Dragon Bait's sort of he pulls one of the cards out of Artis's hands and sort of like playing with it. I swear that he tells me he's full grown, but he acts like a child sometimes.
Oh wait, it wasn't Artist.
His
It
ways,
was an artist playing.
his ways are just
Oh
different
no,
than
it
yours.
was Artist playing, but Dragon Bait pulled one of his cards from him.
A
and is
few,
playing with it.
for a second there, he might like actually beat me. Like, yes, but
Brendan,
I
you
don't-
seem quite good at this.
okay, I
Yeah,
lose
just
the
good at reading Margus. That's what it is.
Is
Mainly.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Well,
keep
I'll
telling
have to
yourself
keep that in. I'll have to keep that in mind for next time.
Oh god.
Keep that in mind. Yeah, try that, asshole.
What is that enchanting melody?
Eh?
Just keeps playing.
Huh.
All
Have
right.
we ever heard that before, Gavin?
Nope. Don't think so.
Nope.
Dang, Gavin, you're pretty good.
Damn, not bad.
Slag sleepy.
Oh god, I thought that was a pan flute for a second.
Nah, just go to sleep, slag. There's nothing to worry about.
Pretty music.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
figured we could all use a little relaxation
Yep.
after
Well, at
what
least
we've
I didn't
endured.
lose to this chump. At least I didn't lose to this
Pull out
chump.
the alchemy jug and make it wine for the night.
Oh, yeah, we haven't used it.
Ooh, wine, yes.
Oh,
Finally.
wine.
You should make
It
wine
doesn't-
with good berries. Speaking of good berries, and he casts the spell.
Blueberry wine.
He makes good berries for everybody. He gets 10, so I'm sure that's enough, right?
Oh,
Holy crap,
Nah.
you can?
I
That's good
haven't
enough.
had wine this fine since I was back among civilized people.
And how long have you not been in civilization?
It's been quite some time. It's hard to track it out here.
I don't think you
Also-
ever actually mentioned what you were doing out here.
How did you do that
Kind of
ice?
odd, right?
It was I'm a bit of a spellcaster, you could say.
Mm.
I've learned a few tricks at least. I'm no ordinary mage, but some friends of mine showed me a few tricks.
That's neat.
I prefer to stick to my bow, though.
Here. And he hands him a good berry and says, "This will keep you nurtured for the day."
I appreciate it, friend. And it doesn't taste bad either.
No, it tastes like whatever you like.
Oh yeah, I forgot what you said.
Guys, I'll be right back.
I'll
No
reach one out to Dragon Boot.
He takes it from you pensively, sort of stares at it before gobbling it up, and then producing a. What kind of smell does he produce? He produces a lemon scented smell.
You're welcome, my friend. And I'll bow slightly.
He nods back at you and smiles.
And he will go take his place and sit down again and start playing.
All right.
Oh, this time it's not good. Oh,
Getting a bit drunk.
it must be a little,
Yeah,
must be a little
that's
broken.
me. That's me. The wine.
Yeah, got a little dirt in the flute. That's all it is.
Oh,
well.
well. Looks like we have a bit of a journey ahead of us tomorrow if we want to reach Orlunga. But I'm thankful to have found a pleasurable set of traveling companions. Dragonbait looks over at him scornfully. Yes, no, you too as well. Well then, I'm going to take my leave for the night. I don't know if anyone was going to. Do you guys normally run shifts for watches, or do you simply trust in the?
Oh, we run a shift.
Oh, I'll take first watch.
I see then. Well, I'm going to go ahead and catch some shut-eye. Catch you all in the morning.
Yep, sleep
He
tight.
drifts off. Right. Anyone doing anything as the night proceeds, or do we move on to the day?
I'm good.
I'm
I'll
good.
just keep my watch.
All right. So as we move back to the map, you guys set out in the morning, Artis and Dragonbait along with you, and continue your journey towards Orlunga. Also,
What did
welcome back.
Yeah, what did I miss?
Pretty much
They
went to
just
sleep.
they
That's
just went to
about it.
sleep.
Yeah, did Artis say anything in particular?
No.
No, not really too much.
He, yeah, no, didn't really say too much.
Fine.
All
Yeah,
right.
sorry, I'm keeping a secret from you.
But then again, we're gonna go ahead and continue on. The next few days actually are pretty uneventful. You travel through with Marcus, Artis, Dragonbait, Slag, Azaka. You've got garnered quite the crew.
It's quite the party.
Yeah, 9 people.
Perhaps the size itself is enough to keep potential predators at bay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, like during at least one of these sleeps, Marcus is gonna try something stupid, but nonetheless,
Damn,
I
that's
think it's
surprising.
kind of fits. Yeah, I know, right? So like, one like he's like saying, "Nah, I'll keep watch and stuff," and then he kind of like when everyone's asleep, and he kind of checks that the artist is sleeping.
Okay.
I kind of walk over to him and I kind of try to like look at his equipment, kind of like see, for example, like his gloves, like how thick are they, and can I like spot a shape of a ring or some kind?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Make me a sleight of hand check to sort of maneuver sift through his equipment.
Yeah, kind of like maybe not wake him, but like maybe kind of feel his hand.
There's
Kinda
a,
like
I mean,
he's-
there's a chance, but it just depends.
yeah, man, this is gonna fail so badly. Decent.
It's not
All
bad.
right.
Come on.
So as you slip off one of his, you see you
Yeah, or wait. I kind of like try to slip over the hand he kind of used to like make the ice wall.
okay.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be my best bet.
you slip off the glove, his right hand. You do see a ring on his finger.
What does this ring look like?
It's a silver band, with a some sort of diamond-like gem encrusted.
Yeah, I mean, I've already been kind of told what kind of magical equipment looks like. Does this look like one of something like that?
You can make me an Arcana check to see if you seem to get a magical vibe from it.
Okay, sweet. 20. That's pretty
It-
impressive.
It doesn't seem to be magical.
I try to put the hat, like his glove, back on, and
All right.
I'll try the other hand.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. That's like 2 more sleight of hand rolls.
All right, you're gonna.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Again,
You got the glove
slip,
back.
you slip his glove back off. On the other hand, you check. The other hand, the left hand is not wearing any rings of any sort.
It's not on him, and I put the glove back, and I like kind of kiss my lucky charm stone. So like, you really did bring luck in the end, and I go back to sleep.
All right.
Enough investigation for now.
You head back to sleep, convinced of whatever it is that you needed to know.
Yeah, let's put it that way.
All right. The next day, you guys continue on. It's been around maybe 5 or 6 days since you met up.
Ooh, 5 or 6
with-
days. Damn.
Since you met up with Artis, and you guys have been traveling together. Like I said, it's been mostly uneventful. You've had time to make some small talk and just trek through the jungle together.
You know what? Since it's been for I think like maybe like the night after I tried to like pick like artists like gloves and stuff. I'm probably going to try to like unbeknownst to the party, go out in the woods and try to find an animal to kill
oh no.
to slate my like addiction or some kind. You don't know.
Okay.
Make a stealth check to see nobody notices.
Yep, you know how this goes.
Ooh,
Fudge.
You're very
Damn it.
stealthy as you sneak off.
I'm on a roll today. At this specific moment. Okay, and then do I do a like investigation or something to try to find something?
I'm gonna
What's
say
the survival?
perception.
Okay, perception. So, 9. That's decent.
All right. As you sneak out into the jungle area, you don't find anything at first. However, after a bit of searching, you notice in an outcropping of trees, there's a small creature hanging.
What does it look like?
Adorable creature. Are you gonna kill today?
It looks like a small koala-esque
Oh, for
creature.
God's sake!
Oh,
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Uh.
dead. Okay. I pull out my light crossbow and try to shoot at it stealthily.
Okay.
And
Give
I'll
me 1 second.
okay.
Just gotta check. That's
do you have another cute picture?
Yeah,
From, you're almost sure he has almost another keep.
I do.
Yeah,
come on.
prove it.
Yeah, show it. Let the guilt sink in.
Oh, for God's sakes! Why?
I hate my character flaw.
Yeah, no. So you shoot your crossbow bolt, and it sinks into this creature. It gives a startled yelp before quickly climbing down the tree to the ground.
Wait, didn't like plus my sneak attack kill it?
Boom and
also,
plus
like,
2.
wouldn't this creature be surprised? Since I was so good at stealthing.
Yeah, I'd actually say yeah, it'd be
So
surprised.
that was a critical hit. So it's actually
You can roll an extra damage dice then.
Yes, on both, not only the crossbow bolt but the sneak attack.
Okay.
So I'll just roll sneak attack again. Okay, and then
Another D8.
8
Wow.
plus that's like 2, so 10.
23.
So 23 damage in total.
All right. You hear a sharp cry that sounds like an animal wailing out in pain as your bolts strike it. It was a critical because of his assassin thing.
Yeah, assassinate ability.
If he surprises a creature, then it's automatically a critical if it hits.
Yeah. That finally came to use.
But you go ahead and do this. This creature is got two bolts sticking right in the middle of its small chest, and it's bleeding on top of this this branch. However, you hear sound of like scratching almost coming from the nearby trees.
Do we hear
But
any of
it's
this?
not dead?
It's not dead yet. It is rolling around in pain on the
God
tree.
damn it.
And at that point, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. I knew this would catch up to me. I knew this would catch up to me one day.
No long rest for you.
23 damage. Jeez.
No long rest for you.
All right. And why?
Marcus the Murder Hobo side adventure. Talk about no rest for the wicked. And also, I'm probably assume I'll be in half health since max health since
since you've rested.
Yeah.
All right, and Marcus got a 15 as well. Let me go ahead and add him to the turn order since his thing didn't.
Yeah, sorry. God damn it.
Oh, you're good.
And
So as you shoot these things down, as this thing is surprised, it cradles itself in the tree while you hear scratching sounds as two more make their way down from other trees and then start growling at you.
Like, Marcus is now completely surprised. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I hit that straight in the chest. And that shit, whatever. His hand is like really twitching also, doing this like whatever. And I kind of put my light crossbow back and pull out my short sword and hand crossbow, and I'll finish this the old-fashioned way. Which one of these I've been hitting?
The one in front of you. The other two
Okay.
climb down other trees.
Okay, and I go up to it and stab it. Yeah.
All right. That one's still. I will say that one is still up in a tree.
Okay, so.
You can shoot at it, but you'd have to climb the tree. It's like 10 feet climbing to get up to it.
Okay, so hand crossbow it is. 10.
It does not hit.
Ah, damn it. Okay, that's my end of my turn.
Okay. So these koala-esque creatures, this one is still going to be cradling itself on the branch, unable to move, but these other two are going to start running towards you. And you notice now that their claws look pretty sharp. They have a little bit of a shiny glint to them.
Oh no.
Your fault.
Yeah, I know, but hey, like I personally would not like to do this, but hey, character flaw.
All right.
Okay, watch it. Lay it on me, dude.
So 14.
Let me check. Matches my armor class, so that's
Right.
gonna hit.
And I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And so ends the reign of Marcus the Terrible.
Uh-oh.
All right. So as the first creature, swipes out at you, it leaves gash marks down your armor, and it takes a -1 penalty to the AC it offers. Your AC is now 13.
Oh, fuck.
You can see rips in it from the claws. The second one strikes out.
Wolverine bear.
I
Uh-oh.
need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, and to maintain.
Yep.
All right. It is now down to a -2. Your AC is now 12.
Okay.
Doesn't that destroy the armor?
It only destroys it if his total AC goes down to 10.
Yeah, but isn't his 10 plus his dex?
Yeah, but
No.
it includes the
It's
dex.
letter arm.
Oh, it's plus the dex.
Yeah. So,
Well,
but I mean, a few
I-
more hits. His armor's already looking. It has tears in multiple areas that would need to be mended.
okay. Realizing this might be more than I should, I kind of like, I disengage with my action and use my bonus action to dash back towards the camp.
All right,
And-
you do so, and with the speed that your roguishness allows you, you can quickly outpace these things,
So they're not trying to
and
follow
you
me.
head back. They follow you for maybe like 15 feet, but after that, they head back to their tree.
Okay. And is anyone on the camp awake?
I mean, we have a watch, so someone is.
One person would probably be awake, but go ahead and make a stealth check to sneak back into camp.
Yeah. Yes. 17.
17, that's enough to get past everyone but Brennan, and I'll just roll to see who it is.
Which number's me?
It looks like Delvis was the one out, so you're fine.
Well, my garbage perception.
Okay, I kind of like.
You sneak back in, nursing your wounds and your armor.
Okay, at this point, my hand is like really twitching. Like, I can barely control this, and I try to go to sleep, like, on my chest, and like try to stop my hand from jizzing.
The what?
Jizzing?
Yeah, like,
What?
like it shakes a lot. Kind of like sort of a drug
Spazzing.
addict.
Spazzing.
Wrong word.
Not jizzing.
Yeah. Wrong word.
Okay.
I'm not a native English.
No, I
Oh,
get
no,
it. That's
that's
just that was
fine,
a
that's
very
fine.
unfortunate thing to
No,
make.
no.
Yeah, no. We're not making fun. We're
No, that's right.
Yeah, no, this is the initial surprise.
yeah.
It's not something you hear every day.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I try to go back to sleep.
You fall back asleep, even though you're twitching.
Or my
And-
hand is twitching.
Yes, your hand is
Still.
twitching. The rest of you wake up the next morning, feeling rested and refreshed.
I imagine we noticed that
Armor.
Marcus is
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was
ripped
completely
up.
destroyed.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not completely destroyed. It's like halfway destroyed.
yeah. Marcus tries
he's
to.
he's got some nasty rips down.
He kind of like uses his cloak to kind of hide the hand that's twitching, and he's like, "Oh, I took a leak. I went to take a leak at the middle of the night, and these like weird like panda things attacked me." And
Can I
they're,
do
like,
an insight check on that?
Can I roll deception on
Sure,
that?
yeah, that would be
Yeah, I'd
inside
like to
deception.
see how much she's lying.
Ooh, beat that, son.
Ah, goddamn.
Marcus is an expert liar.
For
He was
once.
he was just taking a leak.
And these pandas attacked out of nowhere, and like these koala things, and they got like these claws that deteriorated my armor.
That's really bad luck.
Yeah, I know, right? This
You must
stone
have
sucks.
been approaching on their territory for them to attack you.
Well, how was I
So-
supposed to know which is their fucking territory?
Well, maybe next time don't go so far to take a leak, I guess.
I didn't want it to smell. Also, Brennan, could you use your thing to repair my armor?
I mainly work with metal. Not that good at stuff like that that's made of leather.
Yeah, but still.
Well, perhaps
I-
perhaps one of you knows like a mending spell.
Nope.
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 Nobody knows mending.
Nope.
That
It's clearly not
is
that useful.
awfully unfortunate.
Yeah, come on, Brendan. I need you in this. He's kind of like trying to. He's kind of jittery in
he-
his voice.
He did say he only works with metal, so
I could make you something out of metal, but I don't know if you want that.
No, that's not really my style. Like, come on, like nobody. I kind of tend to Azaka. You don't like work with like so like. Do you know anything about repairing shit?
I am a jungle guide. Why would I need?
right.
I don't even wear armor.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't even like you, to be honest. Only to help you.
Artist pal.
I wish I could help you, but at the same time, unless you want some icy armor.
Ha, real funny jackass. Dragon bait.
Dragon bait just stares at cocks his head at you, and then you smell brimstone again.
What does brimstone like? What does mean brimstone? This smell. What does brimstone mean?
I asked Dragonbait telepathically. What does
No,
that's-
no need. I can tell
Oh.
you. He's confused.
Okay, confused. Fuck.
I'd
Whatever. It's fine.
I'd cut your losses, friend, and just hope for the best.
Is any part of the leather armor made of metal?
Not
I mean, it's-
usually. Studded leather would be part metal, but not.
Yeah, I do have
regular
studded
leather.
leather. I
You
have
do?
Studded
Yeah.
leather. Yeah.
Because
Then yeah, part of it would be metal.
So I could maybe do something with that. The further part of it.
Okay, sure.
Well,
Only
I'll take
some
it.
of it needs to be metal, and then the rest of it will form magically.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. I'll take it. Just do it.
You'll have to expend some metal though.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I'll-
Marcus would willingly do
Yeah,
that.
I got some copper. I got some crossbow bolts. I got also like crowbar. Kind of like just take fucking everything.
The crowbar would probably be enough.
Okay, crowbar. Fuck this shit. Go to
I
work,
think
please.
would be better off using coins. Crowbar
Fine.
is pretty useful.
Fine. I
Well,
kind of like
yeah.
throw my sack of copper coins at like the floor. Okay, use this. Whatever.
Alright, I'll
Well-
take your armor and the coins and kind of try and do something with
Right.
it.
You're gonna need him. You're gonna need him to take
I'll-
off the armor. So
Yeah, I'm gonna like go over like behind a tree and like gentle and like take it off.
Wow, he's shy. Who'd have thought?
I still have some clothes under that, I think.
I asked
Yeah.
Brennan, is that enough copper?
how much does he have?
Yeah, how much do
I
you
have
have?
357.
I think I'd need more than that.
I think you're gonna need around 500.
Fucking hell.
Does
Damn
anyone
it.
else have any copper?
I got no copper.
Did you check the group loot? Or the
Oh,
bag?
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
true.
in the group loot.
First, I put
Red catcher, no.
There's 1,500 copper in the crew.
Hey, that's
1,500 copper.
Yeah, I'd take from that.
All right.
Oh.
So go ahead and mark whatever the excess is off that, and you start your ritual.
So do I like remove my copper, or do you just use the group loot one?
You take all of yours and the rest from the group loot.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I can live with that. Marcus is
Can you do the
weirdly
math
like,
yourself?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Marcus is really unbalanced. Like this is kind of the first time you're seeing this jittery. Like I mean, he's been jittery sometimes before, but now it's really bad.
Is it something we notice, or
You can
Maybe
you
it's-
notice that his behavior is slightly more erratic, but other than that, he hasn't said anything that would make you suspicious.
I think he's finally
Brenner's
lost it.
just focusing on the armor.
Guys, I can't really edit that group loot.
Can't?
Yeah, I can't.
Should be editable for everyone.
You
yeah?
just click the edit button at the top.
Edit. Of course, I'm fucking idiot. Okay, but whatever. Yeah, just continue.
All right. So you perform the ritual. Is anyone else doing anything while he's doing this?
Yeah, it takes an hour.
Nah, I'm
If
good.
if not, you could all just wait for him to do it and then head off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep, I'm waiting.
I think with most people
All
just
right.
eating breakfast during this
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
You all do your morning preparations while Brennan goes ahead and uses his channel divinity to go ahead and magically repair the armor using the metal he's given. You sort of form a metal plate on the inside of the armor, and the leather magically patches back together in front of it.
Cool.
Handy.
And I think Marcus is just instantly taking it once it's done.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Ugh. Ugh. And I kind of go back behind the tree and try to put it quickly on. Okay, let's get fucking moving. I don't like this place. Got them weird koala thing shits. Wasting my time. Everyone's
Again,
time.
next time don't go into a creature's territory and just assume you
Don't
can pee on it.
fuck you. Let's just go.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Marcus is very upset. But
Clearly.
More annoying than you.
you guys start to move on, and you notice that as you continue on today, you come across in the midst of the jungle something sticking out. You can see the top of what looks like a massive stone structure.
Ooh.
It appears we have gotten close to Orlunga.
Well, that's certainly good news. It's been a pretty uneventful journey, so strangely.
Well, if you don't count the dinosaurs.
Well, I meant after that.
Well, it's probably best we get moving then.
Yeah.
Artist leads the way and pushes through the brush towards where you see the stone building. As you get closer, the trees thin out a bit, and there's a bit of a clearing. As you move in, you can see a massive brick and stone ziggurat rises up from the jungle. Two staircases angle up and across the front face, one from the right and the other to the left, to meet at a landing on the second level 30 feet above your heads. The layout repeats itself going up on the second and third level, but each layer adds less height. The fourth level, which is 60 feet above the jungle floor, is an enclosed shrine or temple, its walls adorned with labyrinth symbols. The jungle encroaches right up to the ancient structure, and the first flights of steps are choked with creepers, tree roots, and flowering vines. It might have been surrounded by a city long ago, but the jungle is so dense that it would take hours of searching to find buried foundations and tumbled stones.
Okay, so okay, what do we do? We just go inside this shit and find the seer thing, seer person, whatever.
I mean, you would guess.
Yeah.
Is that how this works, Azaka?
Well, yes, it is a bit different every time, and depending on the individual. I'm afraid I can't join you past this point.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
Well, you
Marius,
see,
chill pill.
if you seek an audience with the seer, then you may do so. I, however, have already had my chance, and I don't believe it's something that will happen again.
Okay, whatever.
Fair enough.
Whatever.
So you'll just stay behind for now?
Yes. Unfortunately, I won't be of any help to you going.
It's probably best if we leave Slag with you.
Yeah.
I'll watch him. Make
Thank you.
sure he
Thank you.
doesn't
Mm.
attempt any trouble, shall we?
Oh,
Attempt
okay.
any trouble.
Well, we thank you for your assistance.
However,
But,
Dragon Bait and I will definitely accompany you up. We
Yeah,
have
sure.
All right then.
our own business to attend to. The seer.
Yeah, whatever, douchebag. Let's just fucking go.
Perhaps you should take a bit of a rest before you do so. Perhaps some sleep would do you some good.
Fuck you. Just get this fucking. Let's just get this thing over with. And like, you know what? I say like it's gotten so bad, and he hasn't like managed to like do his thing for a while. That I'd say like even like his cloak, where he's kind of like trying to hide his jittery hand, is like starting to wave erratically, and like you guys can probably try to see it and stuff.
You all
you
smell
have-
the scent of ham wafting through
He
where
said-
you are.
Do you have to go to the bathroom, Marcus?
You know what? Yes, yeah, bathroom. That'll be fucking neat. Just stand around here, and I'll go to the bathroom. Yes, and I kind of pick a random direction in the jungle, and I start walking.
Okay, you do so.
I don't really think
I
he
try
could
to
get any
find a-
stranger.
I try to find like anything, like literally, I don't care, humanoid, anything that looks killable.
All right, you walk off into the jungle, try and find some.
Yeah, first thing that I can kill.
It'll
Go
take
right
you.
ahead.
It'll take you a few minutes to find something. So while you're doing that, the rest of the group can decide.
Why don't we just go on ahead without him?
does anyone notice he's becoming more volatile?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm starting to think he may become a detriment to the party.
We could just
Certainly
go
seem
ahead.
that way.
I mean-
I say we just go for it.
After
Probably
you-
end up
Alright.
insulting the seer anyway.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
true.
Well, after you.
Okay,
Screw
let's
it,
go.
do it.
Maybe I should stay here and be here when he comes back. While you take care of whatever.
Your choice.
Sure.
Yeah, just so he doesn't come in and interrupts.
All right. So who's leading the group?
I'll say I'll lead the group. Why not?
Okay. So you guys start up the steps with Usu in the lead. Usu, you notice that the tangle of roots and growth on the steps in front of you makes it pretty difficult to get up the steps. You're having to trudge through. You get up maybe the first 2 or 3 steps before you feel yourself slow down even more, and you start to feel thorns pricking at your feet.
It's quite thorny over here. I want to use my wasp dagger to cut the thorn, like the vines, I guess. Roots.
All right, you pull out your special dagger and you start cutting at the roots. However, strangely enough, as soon as you cut them away, more grow back instantly and prick you all the more. Yeah, everyone on the steps takes 1 slashing damage.
Damn these pricks.
Can you talk to these plants, Calvin?
Are you seriously asking him that?
I don't know. I'm just curious.
I'm pretty sure that is a
I
spell.
mean,
right?
commune with nature as well.
Yeah,
Is it to speak with plants literally a spell?
I mean, I think it's more of that. That's his character's reaction.
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just,
oh,
I do
sorry.
find that funny still.
Yeah, he
I
just
mean-
kind of looked at you like,
I don't know.
Uh,
I just
Can I what
assumed
now?
druids were in tune with nature, so I thought maybe you could talk to it or something.
can you talk to your sword?
I've heard of people talking to swords.
Well,
but
usually
Have you?
usually when they do, we call them crazy.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, flippin', I forgot he was here. I was
No, yeah,
trying to think
artists,
who that was.
and Artists and Dragon Maid are still there. They're
Right.
they're also struggling to get through the growth.
I mean, it could be we're
maybe-
just supposed to deal with it if it just comes back.
You get the impression that plants and stuff, that isn't really his thing. Gavin's thing.
I see.
Druids are specialists, like anybody else. Some deal with plants, some deal with animals, so on and so on. So
How far is these steps, like thorn-wise?
They continue all the way up the set of steps, which is, I think, 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, 50 feet.
Oh,
No, wait, it's 50 feet long and rise 30 feet.
Keep going more.
It's in between 30 and 50.
oh.
Yeah, I
was just
think.
No, I was just saying walk through it, but I don't want to take 1 damage per step.
Yeah, that you have a feeling
Murdered.
it would
I mean-
probably.
I'm at 22 health. 50 feet would probably just overkill me, and
I
Fif-
could try
There,
and
there
burn
has
it.
there has to be another way.
50 feet would only be 5 turns. No, it'd be 10 turns, wouldn't it? Never mind.
I don't know if you want to burn it. Try to burn it.
We
see
could
what happens.
burn it.
But I have a feeling it might just grow back or
Yeah, I get that impression too.
piss
I mean,
off.
Should we at
things.
least try it?
I mean, I guess there's no harm in trying.
Do we
Yeah,
have
I
something we
mean-
could just lay over top of it? What about ice?
Oh yeah. Wait. You want to cover stairs in ice? Yeah, try to
I
go up.
feel like that might not be good.
I don't know. I just mean I'm
It
just
was an
saying.
idea. It was an idea.
I mean, I would rather you talk to the plant than cover it. And be honest.
I'm gonna try to firebolt and see if they come back immediately.
Okay.
That's a smart
you,
aleck
you,
move.
you launch a firebolt at it, and the burn spot immediately regrows.
Yeah. Okay.
As
Again-
they're doing,
Again, being told to talk to plants, Gavin looks down and goes, "Hey, plant, move." See, it didn't work.
All right. As Gavin
if-
tells
what
the
if it
plant
did?
to move, it doesn't.
Dang
And thank you for reminding me, Marcus. You're out in the jungle. You're trying to kill.
yeah, I
Uh,
think we get this over with quick.
yeah.
And, like,
So you can rejoin the group. You look around, you try and find something. After a few moments, you spot a brightly colored parrot sitting in a tree.
Marcus kind of like starts in his mind maniacally laughing, like, yes, this one fucking like, and he takes out one of his like wasp poison bolts, and he's
Okay.
trying to go to stealth with
Okay.
his light crossbow. 15.
Okay, you're pretty stealthy.
Okay, and I take aim, kind of, but it's actually going to be probably, probably since it's going to be surprise, it's gonna be a critical hit. So
Oh,
yeah,
it-
it's gonna be a normal hit. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Cause it's so bad that I think like Marcus's hand is so twitching that it would normally give him disadvantage. But since I like get the drop on my like a creature that hasn't taken turn in combat yet, I get advantage. So it's just a normal roll.
All right, sure.
Yeah. 9.
No, that does not hit. As the bolt flies, sails past. The bird does fly away after this, but you can take some more time to find another one if you wish.
Yeah, can I try to shoot at it another again? I mean, since I got the crossbow expert,
Sure.
Okay. Once again with just a normal bolt. 20, yes.
All right.
10, 10 damage.
Okay.
Probably won't get sneak attack on this, but still.
Probably not, but at the same time, that's enough to pierce its heart and send it hurtling to the ground where it falls to the splat.
I kind of run over it, pick up my shotgun, and just stab it, like, just completely, like, go into the mush, and like, yes, fucking die, piece of shit.
You
Like,
do
at
this.
this
A
point, it
bunch
doesn't-
of a flock of more parrots goes and flies away as you jungle atmosphere is disturbed by the angered shouts.
Yeah, and
Is he
at
far
this
enough
point,
away that Brennan can't hear him?
Yeah,
Shouting.
he's far enough away.
yeah, and he starts actually sometimes even punching the, like, dead meat, maybe, like, some blood goes into his hands. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't, like, even care. At this point, he just punches until, like, yes.
Now that, my friend, would fit the first statement you made a while back. Now your hands are doing what?
Oh boy.
Marcus starts probably once it's calmed down, he starts to realize, oh shit, fuck, I overdid it, and he probably takes like maybe his like a bed roll and starts like trying to roll off some of the blood that he on him and on his hand, and after that he's gonna go back to the group,
Okay.
and that's everything.
All right. You head back. After a few minutes, you get back to where Brennan's waiting for you.
Oh,
How do you look?
hi, Brennan.
You
Yeah,
sound a lot better now.
yeah. You know, straight up, I didn't really need a piss. I kind of needed to go to like kind of like let out stress. Wink. Let out
You should
stress.
keep that to yourself. Let's go.
Yeah. Sure will do, pal. Now, where did everyone go?
This way, and I'll
Okay.
lead him.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right. You lead him up the
Let's go.
steps.
Not very
You-
far at all.
Not very far. You're just, maybe like 4 or 5 steps up. The rest of them are standing there, not really sure how to move on because of all these thorns.
Okay, morons. Now I'm back in my game. What's the problem? What's the problem?
These thorns don't seem to want to leave or die.
We need
I mean,
to
we
find
could-
another solution.
We could
Yeah.
just leave it out here because it's 57. 357.
We
Yeah,
could.
probably.
I think it's a good. I think.
Forth.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, probably a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll pick up with the mystery of ascending the ziggurat next week.
Next week, you're saying?
Oh yeah.
No,
We
not
have
next
to-
week.
we have to try to
In,
pick it up.